What's up, guys? How we doing? Game day. Another game. Early start. Got to get back on track. What's up, Thomas?
Doing great. Got to get back on track. 1 p.m. start, back where the first Super Bowl Lombardi Trophy was raised. A very interesting matchup. Tons of storylines. A lot of stuff happening pregame as well, Josh. 10 minutes from kickoff. And can we get to 5 wins and get the losing streak offensive nightmare monkey off of our back? We'll see.
Got to do it. It is more than time. Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. As always, make sure to drop a like. Appreciate you guys. Game starting in about 10 minutes or so, and as always, we'll get you synced up, timing, score, all that, but Thomas will have the down and distance and play clock, everything on that side. First off, as we normally do, though, and Thomas, you mentioned this, lots of storylines, lots of things to get into. I guess maybe first and foremost, we'll just throw out the inactives here because that is the, for the game setting, but there's other things that we will certainly get into real quickly. Eagles inactives, Sam Howell, Mac McWilliams, Drew Kendall, Grant Calcaterra. Not really any big surprises there for the most part, but then A.J. Dillon, his first inactive of the season.
Yeah, no A.J. Dillon. Interesting move there. That means Will Shipley, possibly Tank Bigsby, can be a running back today as well. Also, Xavier Gipson, the kick returner from the Jets, he is active today, and so maybe Tank goes to running back 3, Gipson goes to kick returner. That's the big option there and the effort there, and interesting moves on the inactives. The other interesting thing, Josh, pregame warmups, Nakobe Dean was the starting inside linebacker. They had Jihad Campbell as an edge rusher. Talked about that on both of our shows. Doesn't mean it's going to happen every single snap, but we do expect more Nakobe Dean today and more Jihad Campbell coming off the edge. That's going to be interesting. And then there's some other news going around, which I don't know if you have a graphic for that or not, but Eagles might be making a signing here in the next 24 hours.
Yes, it sounds just about as sure of a thing as we can say without officially announcing it for the signing. But I think everybody's heard it, seen it, been confirmed, reported, speculated, whatever. But Brandon Graham sounds like next week probably we're going to see BG back in the midnight green or the Kelly green. Just back with the Eagles. So interesting. Didn't necessarily expect it. The ride off into the sunset. But, all things considered with the edge play, Zadarius Smith dropping the bomb, the very big surprise of him retiring recently. Do you want some veteran presence in that locker room? And, both you and I, we interviewed BG not too long ago, and I asked him the question. I was like, hey, do you get a call from Howie? Do you miss it some? And he didn't give a straightforward answer of I'm for sure done it. We remember back whenever he retired, even Kay Adams, whenever he got asked, he's like, 90% retired. It's like, all right. So that's not full-blown official. But yeah, it sounds like BG, whether you like it or not, I've seen comments on both sides, quite honestly, but BG should be back early next week.
Yeah, and for people wondering, it's not fake. It's been reported. They've not officially said he will sign. I sent a text whenever I saw the news, and it all but confirmed it for me. It does sound like he's going to sign. It'll probably happen tomorrow. You do wonder what a bad loss today would do for those prospects. The other report is the fact that he apparently has been working out every single day for the past month. So it almost sounds like this was a move that had been predetermined, not just the past couple of days or even post Zadarius Smith retirement. He's kept himself in shape, and probably after the Nolan Smith injury very early on this season, maybe started to get the wheels churning. And so my big question on Twitter when I first saw the news was, how healthy is he? How football ready is he? And it sounds like he's been working out every day for the past month. Now, that does not impact today. Again, I do wonder if the Eagles were to lose badly today, knock on wood, let's pray it doesn't happen, if he would still sign tomorrow.
Yeah.
But if they win today, it sure sounds like, for sure, Brandon Graham will be a Philadelphia Eagle probably by this time tomorrow. But again, crazier things have happened. We'll see. What matters most, though, is the fact that we are 7 minutes away from kickoff against Carson Wentz, Isaiah Rodgers, Josh, and the Minnesota Vikings, who are a very difficult team to judge this year. They've had some good defensive days, some bad defensive days, a lot of bad offense. They still have Justin Jefferson. What's your confidence level 7 minutes from now against this Viking team on the road?
I wish it was more, but we haven't seen it, right? So, I don't necessarily know on a scale of 1 to 10 where I put it. I would just say that my score prediction and me trying to be optimistic here, turn things around, I still, it's 24-20 is what I said for the Eagles. I think the Eagles still win, but that's me being optimistic. That's me hoping there's some changes. We've heard about the offense. We've heard from just about every single person, Saquon, Jalen, AJ, Kevin Patullo, everyone else talking about, hey, the mini buy, not drastic changes, but just figuring out some things, maybe get back to identity. But we've heard that, Thomas, since week 2? Right after the first game. What are we doing here? So, at this point, talk is cheap. It's really been that way for the last couple of weeks, but certainly by now. So I am holding out hope. Maybe there's a chance because, as you said there too, like you talk about the Vikings, been hit or miss, but Brian Flores' defense, as far as the zone defense, what he does is not a great recipe for our passing game. So that's where there's a little bit of concern, but Minnesota has been susceptible to the run. And if there is ever a time, I mean, please, just one game over 100 yards for Saquon Barkley. We've said it for 3 or 4 weeks in a row. It just has to happen. There's just no doubt in my mind that this has to be the week because the offensive line has been harping on it. It's on them, Jeff Stoutland, everybody else. Call some more outside zone runs as well. But 24-20 is my prediction. So what you got?
Okay. Mentioned Landon Dickerson quickly here. Landon Dickerson
Yes.
back. Jalen Carter officially back. Adoree Jackson will start on the outside. Some injury news there as well. I think Philadelphia has a good day today. I think that, as you mentioned, it's a very bad passing matchup for Philadelphia, a great rushing matchup. And so the hope is they get Saquon going. They then throw over the top once they establish the run. Quinyon Junkins and the Browns had 165 yards last week against this exact same defense. And so it's like, can they finally run? We'll see. My big take, Josh, all the talk that you just mentioned over the mini bye week about how we're changing things. We did offensive meetings. We did internal scouting. Prove it today. Because this is a zone-heavy team. And as you mentioned, they've been terrible throwing the football against zone-heavy defenses. If they can go ahead and carve up the Viking defense or just look competent, maybe that's what we're looking for here, win, a lot of people will buy back in just based on the Brian Flores matchup here, obviously against Kevin Patullo. I'm going to say Philadelphia is going to get to 27. I think Minnesota is going to be at 17. I'm not sure Carson Wentz is going to be able to stay turnover and Carson Wentz problem free. And that was always the knock on him, is that he makes some big plays. We'll see what they do against Justin Jefferson, but we've seen him get sacked like 13 times the past 3 games, multiple turnovers. It's been the same Carson Wentz we traded away all those years ago. And I think that plays a factor in Philadelphia, hopefully getting back on track. And I don't think Vic Fangio is going to be embarrassed for back-to-back weeks. At least I hope that's not the case.
Yeah, well, then we'll be I don't know, serious changes needed if we see that happening.
Yes.
By the way, also for people wondering too, for Minnesota, they're inactives. Just threw them up on the screen, but J.J. McCarthy, third quarterback, emergency quarterback if they need it. But Kobe King, linebacker, Andrew Van Ginkel, third straight game missed. Not a big change up for what they haven't had. Tyrion Ingram-Dawkins, remember his name, but he will also be out. Interior defensive line depth, and then Chaz Chambliss. So they do get some help back in the linebackers, and also for the offensive line that has been banged up. It still is banged up because they were questionable coming in, but they are going to play. So in terms of starters or whatnot, they are good to go on that side. So we'll see. This has got to be the game for the bread man, for many others, but really for the pass rush to get going. Christopher, again, shout out to you guys. Super chats here. Appreciate those. We'll get to those in order as we do throughout the entire game. Try to stay up to date. Christopher with a 2. Appreciate that. Hope I'm wrong, but I think a loss is coming. 28-17.
Jeez, let's hope not. Let's hope not. I know all of us are nervous, right? All of us have a great fear that we could lose today because it is a good team. You're not playing the winless Jets today, but I really hope they don't go 3 straight losses or people are really going to start to check out, and it's going to be very 2023-esque, especially later in that season, but here in Week 7.
Get right here, then get ready for the Giants. Then you got the bye week. That's what we need. Aisha with a 2. I love Nakobe's back. Again, we mentioned this too. Inside linebacker, getting the rotation there with the first team. We'll see once they get out there. Says sending the vibes or sending positive vibes. Go Birds. Like that. Yes, we need the positive vibes. We need the guys to start out well and to stay playing well. Quite honestly, I think more importantly, maybe even is the adjustments at halftime, right? Like how they play after the fact. But we haven't seen it so far. So maybe this is the week. Maybe this is the game. Ghost with a 2. Hope we win, but I smell a fire. Also, good morning.
There might be a little bit of smoke. Good morning to you as well. I just think back to that terrible loss Week 5 or Week 4 versus the Bucs last year, the bye week. They came back against an okay Browns team at the time. They went on to be much worse, but at the time, they still had a little bit of magic there in the offense. They struggled for the first half and then pulled away in the second half. Then after that, they went on the run. 28-3 versus the New York Giants. They went ahead and beat the Bengals and Joe Burrow. Is it going to be more like 28-3 with the Giants, or is it going to be more like a tough game where they pull away in the end versus the Browns today? Will they lose it? I don't know. It's why we're here. It's why we're ready to go. As we're about a minute away from the broadcast turning on in Philadelphia, getting ready for the first game, which, by the way, haven't mentioned it yet. Isaiah Rodgers today. Every Eagle fan knows they made a mistake. There were multiple reports saying Philadelphia did try to re-sign him. How much did they offer? Who knows? Him versus A.J. Brown, very close friends. That's a matchup on the outside. For as important as Q and Justin Jefferson is, how does Isaiah Rodgers look? Because if he plays well today and Philadelphia loses, a little extra insult to injury for Howie's offseason mistake of letting Zay go.
I just hope and pray we don't see that, because that would make things much worse, like you say. Neil with the 5, appreciate that. Neil says, pardon my French, but I'm so diddly darn scared right now. I'm sweating in the fall.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous too. I wasn't nervous this morning, and then as soon as I sat down for the stream, you start to just realize what 4-3 means versus 5-2. It's night and day different. There's a real chance too. Dallas wins today and beats the Commanders, sending them to their 4th loss on the season, and that vaults Philadelphia even further in the NFC East chase. And so it's a lot going on here. You play the Giants again the following week. If they could go 2-0 and then hit the bye, get healthy, maybe make a trade for an edge rusher, BG gets his feet wet, things could turn around quickly, but you got to show us some competence today, Josh. That's all I want. We could win on a game-winning field goal, or it could be super close until the end, as long as you show me competence and you don't have long stretches of 3-and-outs offensively and no ability to stop the run or pass on defense. Just show me you know what you're doing, like we did the first 4 weeks.
100%. Show up ready to play also. I mean, that goes into the same elements that you're talking about, but like if we see anything reminiscent of the Giants game a week and a half ago on Thursday, we've got serious problems because that team did not show up ready to play. You're coming off 2 losses now against the Vikings. It's on the road. You know what you have to play for. You've been talking about it all week. We expected the short week was going to be, a blessing in disguise. Like, all right, hey, let's get this bad taste out. It did not happen. It was the reverse of that. So now, I mean, there's no excuse if you don't show up motivated. I'm hopeful, but we'll see. I think a lot of us are in the same boat, seeing a lot of those score predictions. CJ Deacon with the 10. Appreciate that. Let's go Birds.
Yes.
Let's hope this is the get right game. Offense got to play a full 60 minutes. Defense can't miss tackles. Also, please let Saquon finally have a good game. Go Birds.
We don't even need 4 perfect quarters, Josh. 3.5 would suffice.
3. I would take 3.
3.
Yeah,
but you can still have a scoreless quarter. Just show us you can move the football. You don't go 3 and out with 2 straight runs for 2 yards and then a 5-yard out route on 3rd and 7 and then a punt. Right? That's what we don't want to see. They don't have to score 50 today. They just have to prove to us that Kevin Patullo knows what the heck he's doing. And so far, the past 3 weeks, it's not been the case.
Yes. Just any sort of confidence. Even just some average, just show a little bit of progression, which doesn't take a lot. I realize that saying it, but just a tad, as we're very close to kickoff. Super Chat here from Cosby with a 5. I honestly think today the offense shows out. Let's go. Hopefully that's the case. 34-20, Eagles win.
There you go.
Would love that. We have our backs against the wall, in my opinion, so something needs to change, and then all caps, run the ball.
And and I was going to say, that's the change. Saquon Barkley, 100-yard rushing today. Saquon has 100 yards. They win this game today. I feel very confident in that.
Come on. I placed a lot of picks and
I might have as well. Here we go.
I'm banking on Saquon. Come on, baby.
Super Bowl 52 T-shirt because we're in the Viking Stadium today. I thought this was appropriate.
Oh, I like that. Yes.
On-field one.
So
okay. And you have the Saquon shirt on as well.
Just to get something going. So yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Couldn't go with what we lost with, so you had to change it up.
Yeah, well, that's true. I just have gotten the broadcast into M&T Bank Stadium here, and they're doing the skull chant. Plenty of green, lots of purple, but plenty of green as well. We'll get you guys set up as they're probably kicking this one away here in the next couple of minutes. Drop the like button. Let's get a Birds win today as we're back on the road. Here we go. Back on the road, back in the win column, back for 100 yards rush for Saquon Barkley. That's all we're asking for. Is it too much to ask? We're going to find out here. I got Nick Sirianni, Kevin O'Connell on the screen here. Obviously going with Carson Wentz, and actually we just kicked it off. So there's the kickoff. Philadelphia has lost the toss, and they will return. Shipley takes it from the 5, 10, 15, 20, and upended at the 25-yard line. Xavier Gibson was back there as well. Obviously activated, signed a couple of weeks ago. The kick return extraordinaire from the Jets, who eventually had some fumbles and problems. But he's out there today. Keep an eye on that. Getting some injury updates here. Obviously, Jalen Carter is back on defense, but the Birds' offense trots out first, and out comes Landon Dickerson. Missed last week with the ankle injury. He's been subpar so far this year. We'll see what he does here for snap number 1. Here we go. 14:56 in the first quarter. Snap number 1 coming. Philadelphia white jerseys, green pants, green helmets. Vikings in their classic home purple and white pants. Hurts starts under center, and they'll stack Smitty and A.J. Brown at the top from the 24-yard line. Here we go. Hurts under center, takes the snap, turn, give Barkley, run left side. Decent hole there. Leg still churning. He's got 7, maybe 8 yards, and we'll take that, Josh, as our first carry of the day for Saquon Barkley. He gets 7.
Here we go. Love to see that. The push, like you say, Thomas, typically this season, Saquon's averaging less than a yard before contact. That's a lot more than we've seen. I can't get carried away yet because we say I need to see this for multiple quarters and consistency because we saw similarities in the Giants game. Then all of a sudden it went away.
We definitely did. Second down and 3, 14-23, 14-22, 14-21. The second snap of the game comes from the Bird 33. Hurts in the gun, Saquon to his left. This will be a run. Barkley up the middle. He has the first down and then is ripped down for maybe an extra yard. There's the former NFC East Washington Commander Jonathan Allen on the tackle, a free agent addition this offseason for Minnesota. That moves the chains, though, Josh. No 3 and out for the Birds, first down.
It is not. John with a 2. We're winning today. That is all go Birds. And then also Adam with a 5. Appreciate that. We better win today. Today is my wife and I's 1-year anniversary and wearing the new away Cooper DeJean jersey she got me.
Fantastic.
So good luck, Adam. We appreciate that. Hopefully it gets the job done.
Happy anniversary. Under center here from the 35-yard line. First and 10, Birds opening drive. Outside toss. Barkley cuts up the field. And another decent gain. He might have gotten 6 there, Josh. So both runs coming at least outside early here on first down behind Landon Dickerson, and both of them have gone for more than 5 yards. We'll take it.
I love the commitment to staying with it, and you said it, Thomas. It's running outside, not just going to the inside. I will also say, going back to that 2nd and 2, I know it's only a 3-yard pickup for the first down on the first conversion there, but a lot of those inside runs in past weeks would have resulted in all of a sudden, there's a 3rd and 5. So keep this going, keep churning, take advantage. Minnesota has one of the lightest interior defensive lines in the league.
Second down and 5 here. 3 straight runs to open the game. Ball at the 41-yard line of Philadelphia. Under center is Jalen Hurts. Barkley the lone setback. Here's another run. Barkley cuts back to the left, and he's going to lose a yard. There's Jonathan Allen. So 4 straight runs. There's your first negative carry. Did not get back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down and 5 upcoming, and here's our first 3rd down for Philadelphia.
This is big. These are the questions. You get into these middle situations. S-Box with a 5. Here's my one fear about the Graham news. What if we do that? We drop out of the Henderson trade race and the Cowboys get him instead.
Yeah, well, that's a story for a different commercial break here.
Yes.
Because I agree. You do wonder if they still would add an edge rusher if they sign BG. My guess would be yes. Problem at hand, though, the 27th ranked 3rd down offense is Philadelphia. They have a 3rd and 5 right now. Ball at the 40. Hurts spreads him out in the shotgun. Barkley to his left. Play clock at 1. Blitz coming, takes the snap, stops, throws, caught, short is Smitty, and he's going to be about a yard short there. I think he got 4. He tried to lunge at the end, and he will be a yard short. It is 4th down and about a half a yard, maybe a full yard, and obviously tush-push coming here, Josh, your first one of the game.
Yep, got to go for it. This is your identity. This is your MO. You say you're getting back to it, any situation on 4th and 1, it is going to be just shy of a full yard.
46 the line to gain. This one's at the 45 1/4. Tush-push formation lined up. Hurts trying to get him to jump. Nothing yet. Hurts still trying to get him to jump. No snaps yet. Still trying. Still trying. Now he takes it. Now he goes forward. This is very close, by the way, Josh. The spot looks like it'll be a first down, but Hurts barely got this if he did. It is a first down, but that was really close. We got to see the review here.
That was not the typical push that we see.
No.
Because Jalen gets, he kind of gets like just flattened a lot quicker than normal. Usually he can kind of ride the pile and he gets jumped on, and then there's not really the push before he goes down pretty quick.
By the way, I haven't seen this yet to defend the tush push. The defensive tackle was lined up sideways, but they do get a first down. They have confirmed it, and Philadelphia's got a fresh set of downs from the 46. Hurts takes the snap with the blitz coming, bails out of the pocket to the left. He can run if he wants, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there, and so Hurts is 1 for 1. That was his second pass attempt, or his pass play, but he tucked it and got back to the line of scrimmage 2nd and 10. So keep an eye on that tush push, Josh. I know they got a first down, but it was very close. We'll see what happens the next time they do it. No one's really been able to stop it so far this year. As in comes Tank Bigsby is the backup running back today, Josh. Okay, so it's not Will Shipley, it's Tank Bigsby, 2nd and 10.
I was going to shout out Saquon, by the way, on the last play there. Resulted in no yards gained, but a really good blitz pickup. And we've seen Saquon struggle this season, but that was actually a good play by him.
10-11 to go here. In the first quarter, opening drive still for the Birds from the 46. 2nd and 10. Hurts takes a snap. Turn get Bigsby running right side. Good size hole there. Tank still going. Runs over a player for a first down. And there is Tank Bigsby. 2 draft picks we gave up to acquire him. His first official carry as an Eagle goes for 11. First down into Viking territory.
Thomas, when was the last time you saw us pick up a 2nd and 10 with a run play to get enough yards and pick up a first down.
When was the last time you saw a running back not get touched before 8 yards on the
I'm
right
telling
side
you.
on an outside run play?
Yes.
I love it. 1st and 10. Now they go hurry up. Ball at the Viking 44-yard line. Hurts stays in the gun. Tank stays to his right. Motion Dotson across. Hurts takes a snap. He's going to keep it on a read option, and he is going to maybe lose a yard. They sniffed that one out very well. Hurts might have needed to give that one to Tank, and it is a loss of 1. 2nd down and 11 coming. 9:22 to go. Running clock. Opening quarter. First drive for the Birds.
Yeah, I didn't like that one too much. We'll see. Aisha with a 5. 2023 gave us all PTSD, guys, but let's remember this is 2025, and that last year also had, in quotes, passing issues, only through a third of the season this far. So hopefully turns around. Go Birds. And also Christopher with a 5. Let's find a way to win today. Go Birds.
There you go.
That's
all it takes. Find a way, but also look like you know what you're doing as well. As we get a shot at Kevin Patullo there, speaking of knowing what you're doing. Ball at the 44-yard line of Minnesota. 2nd and 11. Hurts takes the snap. 4-man pressure. He'll throw. Clean pocket. Now he's going to bounce around to the left. Dumps it off underneath. Long way to go to get back to the line of scrimmage as Barkley's backing up and lost 2 yards. 3rd and long. Okay.
Nowhere to go there.
Well, nowhere to go. Yeah, he had a clean pocket and didn't like anything down the field as A.J. Brown jogs back to the huddle. Looks like he had a deep shot drawn up there. 3rd and 13 now, and I don't believe they're in field goal range. If they are, it's right on the edge of Jake the Make's cannon of a leg so far this year. He's been perfect from 50+, but we'll see. 3rd and 13, 8:15 to go. This will be play number 11 of the opening drive. Only had 29 yards, though, on 6.5 minutes. Here we go. 3rd and 11. Line to gain. The 33-yard line of Minnesota. This snap comes from the 46. Hurts, shotgun, takes the snap, play action. No, he's going to give Saquon running left side, still going.
Stay up.
Then drops the football, but I think he was down, and I think he's going to get about 8 yards, Josh. I think he's down.
Okay.
So
Trying
an
to think of that
8-yard gain is
Jacksonville
going to
play,
make it,
but
yeah, well, 4th and 5 it looks like. 4th and 4. And he was touched, and then he was down, and so clearly no fumble. Pretty good run there. I mean, again, they're getting some yardage. The question really is, will they go for it? The answer is yes. 4th and 4, they're going to go.
And if he didn't stumble there, he probably picks up the first down. He had a lot of momentum, like you were saying.
At least get you closer to a tush push. Hurts starts 2 for 2. He's got 3 yards so far. 7:19 to go here. First quarter, opening drive of the game for either team. 4th down and 4. Birds are 1 for 1 on 4th down so far this year, or so far today. Line to gain is the 33. Hurts in the gun. Blitz being shown. They back out. 4-man pressure. Clean pocket. Hurts. All day to throw. All day to throw. Now lobs up deep. A.J. Brown.
Oh, he's got
open.
it.
He's got it. A.J. Brown.
Come on.
Touchdown Philadelphia.
Let's
4th
go.
and 4. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Yes.
Oh, are you serious? On a 4th down? That is crazy. I mean, that is there's nothing drawn up about that play, by the way. Like, if you're watching that, AJ is completely covered by his man, and Jalen signals to him. I mean, AJ's looking to the backfield. He's just kind of like, all right, what? Jalen signals one time, go, and that's it. Touchdown, 4th down play. Are you serious?
That felt very similar to the 4th and 4 in the NFC title game, Josh. Different play call, but still a deep ball that was early in the game that kind of pulled Philadelphia away. They then went on to roll and obviously go to the Super Bowl. Keep an eye on that one. Remember that play, Josh, as we try to turn this season around as Jake Elliott comes in for the point after, up and good. 7-0 Philadelphia, a 13-play scoring drive. Took nearly the entire first half of the first quarter, and they end with a passing touchdown from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. A perfect start for Philadelphia. How about that, huh?
Oh, exactly what we needed. Yes. Come on.
Huge. Huge. Let's go.
Oh, we get to play the song early, and it's an AJ touchdown.
And it's an AJ touchdown, yes. I love it.
Oh, yes.
Oh, man.
Converting 2 4th downs on that drive, asserting your dominance, running the football, sticking to it. Come on. Here we go. Road to victory. EAGLES, Eagles.
Oh, my goodness. That is massive.
So
we will
nice.
take it. We will take it.
Yes.
That feels so good. What a relief.
It is. By the way, to those, because everybody keeps asking about it, they always will. So I'm probably going to repeat this quite a bit. But 191 people picked A.J. Brown to score first.
Wow.
The number feels like it keeps increasing each week for the one that they picked. But, A.J. is kind of a chalky play. So I don't blame you. A.J. Brown, first touchdown score, 191 people. So, as always, if the Eagles win, At the end of the stream, I'm going to spin for one of you to win any Eagles jersey of your choice. So good luck to everybody. And also First State Central with a 2 saying the one time I don't say AJ to score first.
Yeah, right.
Is the one there. Although Cranky says with the 5 says I picked AJ 5 weeks in a row. See, finally he was right. Go Birds.
There you go.
That's another play. You just keep sticking with the same guy.
It's just what the doctor ordered, though, Josh. A passing touchdown, an opening drive score. It goes to A.J. Brown. It's like everything. Pass protection looked fantastic early on. That was a question heading into this game. Oh, man, we will take it. We will absolutely take it.
By the way, have almost 3,000 people on the stream. Only 500 likes. Drop a like here. A.J. Brown just scored. And also maybe drop a like for Sam's comment here. I'm done with the trade talks. A.J. Brown is here to stay. Can
the trade talks were never real, but
the speculation, the rumors keep inserting like, hey, the teams are calling about AJ, but the Eagles say not right now. We're good. Like, it's ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. That is for sure. Let's check in on some of the NFL games going on right now in the 1 o'clock window. Bears 3-0 over the Saints. Dolphins Browns scoreless in a battle of 1-5 teams for the top pick. Patriots 0. 1-5 Titans 3. Chiefs and Raiders is scoreless. Panthers Jets is scoreless. Are scoreless, as well. Afternoon slate. Giants Broncos Colts Chargers. That Commander Cowboy one, along with the Packer and Cardinal one, also very important in the NFC playoff race. We're back here in Minnesota. 7-0 Philadelphia. 12-play scoring drive, and now out will come Carson Wentz once Jake Elliott kicks this one away. As Miles Price is back to go ahead and return, he has a shot as this one is going to bounce over his head into the end zone and out the back of the end zone. Touchback out to the 20, so good news for the Philadelphia defense. And out trots Carson Wentz, Justin Jefferson, and Jordan Addison, Josh. We can talk about Carson Wentz, the Eagle, but Carson Wentz, the Viking, the past couple of weeks, throwing a couple of touchdowns, has definitely improved Justin Jefferson's fantasy numbers, but given up a lot of sacks with that makeshift banged-up offensive line and made a couple of pretty errant throws, especially in that Steeler game, Josh, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, you wonder if it's too much of a focusing on Justin Jefferson. I know that he's an incredible receiver, but he's got 11 targets in 2 straight games now, so you focus on one area too much, you take too long. Maybe that's an opportunity. We would love to see the pass rush get some sacks.
Wentz under center for drive number 1 for the Vikings, moving right to left. They'll run it up the middle with Madison, hit immediately, spin through one makeshift tackle, but Bond basically held him for 2. That'll be 2nd down and 8. And so this is the 4th straight start for Carson Wentz. He's 2-1 so far. Obviously in Philadelphia, drafted in 2016 by Doug Peterson, replaced in 2020 by Jalen Hurts. You all know the story. I mean, we were all there. It was the highest of highs and really the lowest of lows. But the problem now is trying to get the bat of Carson Wentz out today against the Eagle defense. 2nd and 6 now. Opening drive of their game today on offense for the Vikings. Madison in a pistol behind Wentz. Wentz will throw here as he's going to go play action, pump, throw, caught. No, dropped out of the backfield. Jahad Campbell came up, put a hit on T.J. Hawkinson. Looked like a little pressure from Jalix Hunt as well. Incomplete. 3rd and 6, Josh. If we get some more Jalix Hunt pressures today, it's going to be good news for Philadelphia.
Yeah, that is a good sign. We want to see more of those pressures. Obviously, hopefully turn those into sacks. But, get a little pressure early on Carson. That always bodes well. John with the 5. I let Josh Jedi mind trick me into picking Saquon for the first touchdown score. It's all good. Go Birds. That is true. I did say that. But
I don't think people are going to complain if Philadelphia wins this game. 3rd down and 6 from the 24. Wentz in the gun. Madison to his right. They stack Jefferson on DeJean at the bottom. Wentz will throw, looking his way, fires. That's going to be caught. Adam Thielen, as he slides in between Jackson and Cooper DeJean for 10 across the 30 for the first down of the game. We forget about Thielen, Josh, acquired via trade at the beginning of the season. The ex-Viking, former Panther. He's up there in age, but just kind of get a nice little sit down across the line to gain as everyone's focused on Justin Jefferson, 1st down Vikings.
Yep. And, probably could have guessed. Adoree Jackson is the corner.
Yeah, well.
A lot of comments there. Got to be better than that. Got to be closer.
1st down to the 34-yard line. Vikings have gotten their first of the day. Madison the lone setback as Wentz is under center. Play action, deep drop. He's going to throw. Steps up in a clean pocket. Home run ball right side. Wide open. And that's going to be caught, but he might have been out of bounds. Addison, they're going to say he caught it. He probably got 40. I'm not sure he's in bounds on this one, though, Josh. We need to see the replay. Wide open.
It's going to be close.
And he is inbounds.
Yep,
That's a
he's
catch.
Inbounds.
Big catch there, and that's a big one into Eagle territory. He was all alone. A better throw from Carson Wentz is probably a touchdown. And it is a 1st down up to the Philadelphia 33. goodness gracious. Wentz with a quick snap. They're going to make sure to get it out, throw right side. That's caught. There's Addison again, this time for much shorter, 6 yards in front of Quinyon Mitchell. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
Well, they're attacking. We didn't want to see that. Something either lost with Quinyon looking into the backfield for too long. He just loses him. Addison, just kind of a free run to go right by.
Yeah, not good. Not good. Definitely can't forget about Jordan Addison. He is, much like Devontae Smith, a 1 elsewhere. But when you're alongside A.J. Brown or Justin Jefferson, makes you a true 2. Wentz starts 3 for 4 for 50 yards. 4:26 to go here, opening quarter. Vikings driving on a 1st down run up the middle. This one is going to be Mason, and I think he got enough. He might be a yard short. We'll see where they spot it. It will be a yard short, so 3rd down and 1.
Get a crucial stop here. Philadelphia Jalen's with a 5. First-time stream watcher. Wear my Dak Spit first shirt and Kelly Green. Feeling cautiously optimistic. Good to see a passing touchdown. Go Birds.
By the way, on that deep shot, Jahad Campbell was playing edge rusher. Just FYI. Got to keep an eye on that one today. I did not see if Dean was in or not. We'll keep an eye on that one. Quick snap here. Handoff up the middle. 1st down. Mason's got it and a little bit more there as Makuba came up from his safety spot. That's a 4-yard gain and another Viking 1st down. And so for all the offensive struggles the first 4 weeks, Josh, the defense really was the unit carrying, especially the second half versus the Rams game. They completely shut down Matthew Stafford and company. Yet the past 2 weeks, the past 5 quarters, I'd say, dating back to the 4th quarter versus the Broncos, this defense has been shredded, and so far that's been the case on the opening drive for Minnesota.
Yeah, it's pretty shocking, but you're right. I mean, offenses kind of get whatever you want. So far, 7 plays, 61 yards in this opening drive.
Nakobe Dean is an inside linebacker here from the 19. 1st and 10. Campbell's an edge rusher. It'll be a 1st down play action roll to the left for Wentz. Stops, throws, fires, and he airmailed that one. He's looking for Addison out the back of the end zone. 2nd down and 10. And I think that might have been the 2nd snap of the game already for Nakobe Dean.
That was. Nakobe bearing down, a little pressure on Wentz, but good coverage in general. Doesn't give his receiver a shot at all, though.
Yeah, he completely airmailed that. DeJean was in coverage there. That was the 8th play of this drive. 61 yards has taken about 4 minutes off the clock. Both teams have possessed the ball once so far. We're still sitting here on the Vikings' first drive. 7-0 Philadelphia on a 30-yard touchdown pass from Jalen Hurts to A.J. Brown. From the 19, 2nd and 10. Wentz in the gun, Mason to his left. Motion Addison across the formation at the top. Wentz takes the snap. Blitz coming. Quick pass outside. Incomplete. Boy, he had Addison wide open in the flat and just missed him. And there's a classic Carson easy throw and catch that goes into the dirt to be 3rd down and 10 from the Eagle 19.
Yeah, Thomas, you called it. I mean, he's got plenty of room for Addison there. It's not probably going to pick up a 1st down, but you're going to get 4 or 5 yards maybe to make it a more manageable 3rd down situation. But that was missed by 3 yards. It's way off.
Wentz started red hot. He's missed on his last 3. 3 for 6 for 50 yards so far. Could Philadelphia get a red zone stop here on 3rd down and 10? 7-0 Philadelphia. The 8th best red zone offense right now is Minnesota. Wentz in the gun. Jefferson in a bunch at the bottom. Takes the snap. Oh, the snap goes over Wentz's head.
Oh, my gosh.
To the 40.
Get
they
it.
dive on it, and Wentz has got it, but all the way back at the 48-yard line of the Vikings. That was a horrific snap, and it cost them almost 30 yards. They might be out of field goal range. 4th down.
Yeah, that is going to be a mile. I mean, just snapped way over Carson's head. He's not preparing for it. Azeez Ojulari almost beats him to it. I mean, could you imagine recovering that one? But yeah, what is that, 40? It's hard to tell exactly. 44-yard line maybe? So you're talking about a 60-yard field goal?
They are going to line up for one. This kick's going to come from the Viking horn at the 50. 4th and 32. By the way, Carson Wentz is not a short player, Josh. You got to snap the ball over Carson Wentz's head. This isn't, Drew Brees back in the day or Kyler Murray. That's one of the tallest quarterbacks in the NFL. They're going to kick it right hash 59 up and wow, way good. That would have been good for probably 65. And so they at least salvaged some points there, but Philadelphia's defense holds in the red zone. 7-3 Birds as they take us to commercial break. 2:04 to go here first quarter. All right, well, could have been worse, I guess. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I guess you made him earn it in the end, but didn't even make that look difficult for a 59-yard field goal.
Yeah, for real. We will take it.
Still got the lead.
Everything's fine.
We'll bend but don't break, I suppose. First State Central with a 5. Maybe AJ will lead me to my first fantasy win this year in my family league.
How about that? How about that? Yeah, I'm also 0-6 in my big league. I don't have AJ, but I could use someone leading me. That would be nice if someone would go ahead and lead me.
Not been contributing the way that
No.
people had hoped for drafting AJ, but not AJ's fault necessarily. So, Lunar Wolf also with another one with a 5. Appreciate that. Says first time using Super Chat. Been watching since last season. You're both awesome.
Okay.
If Birds can keep rolling and make a dominant win, we may have our swagger back.
There you go. I like it. If they
what
can
it
keep it
takes.
rolling, maybe get that swagger back.
Absolutely take that.
Oh, man.
Also, shout out to
All right.
Brent, the 10 Philly Special Show memberships. Congratulations to 10 of you for getting that. You're the
There you
man.
go. Checking on some other scores here. Dolphins-Browns still scoreless. Bears 3-0 on the Saints. It's an interesting game to keep an eye on. Chicago a little hot after their Monday night win. Tennessee with a touchdown pass from Cam Ward up 10-3 over the Patriots. That'd be quite the upset up home there in Nashville. The Chiefs have scored on a passing touchdown to none other than Rashee Rice, a 2-yarder though, so not a lot of fantasy points there. Panthers 3, Jets nothing, and obviously our own game 7-3 Philadelphia as we stay on commercial break. Boy, if they could go down and score again, Josh, and not go 3-0, because we've seen this, right? They've had a good first quarter. They scored a lot in the first quarter versus the Giants. Couldn't score at all in the second half. They also ran the ball well early versus the Giants. 8 run plays, 3 passes on our first drive today, and then it went cold, right? It's not a matter of can they score, can they sustain drives.
Right,
It's can they do it time and time again. And it'd be very 2025 Eagles to immediately go 3-and-out right now. But if they can move the chains a little bit here, we're going to start feeling a lot better.
Yeah, got to have that consistency. Put the don't have issues whenever the other opposing team gives you an opportunity to put a little extra pressure. We've seen them, whether it's go away from play calling, like you said, whether it's execution issue. They've preached it for so many weeks, but especially this mini bye week. So what 14-3 would do for a lot of the psyche, especially after the Thursday night game.
All right, so both teams have had a 10-plus play drive. Philadelphia has a touchdown pass on 4th and 4, and the Vikings have a field goal from Will Reichert as he puts his right foot on that one to kick it off back to the Birds for their second offensive drive. Also returnable here from Shipley from the 1. 10, 15, 20. Shipley to the 30 and still going to the 35. Boy, I thought he was real close to maybe getting a little further. Looked like he got banged up a little bit there, too, at the end.
Yeah.
At the shoulder, maybe, and they've cut the camera away. We can't see. We'll keep an eye on it, though.
Yeah, hopefully he's okay. Right as he's going down, he gets hit. You wonder if that's, like you said, shoulder or maybe even collarbone. He kind of grabs for that area.
Yeah. He has dealing with a rib injury that held him out of a couple of games after the Cowboy game. But no A.J. Dillon today, Josh. It's interesting, right? So if you were to lose Shipley, it'd just be Tank and Saquon. We'll see. 1st and 10. Looks like he got up and walked off, and so hopefully he'll be okay. 1:59 to go here, first quarter. Hurts has started a red-hot 3 for 3 for 39 yards. Barkley's been good so far, too. Up at the 34. Jumbo package in. Multiple tight end look. A.J. Brown tight, top of the formation. Barkley the lone setback. Hurts takes the snap. Toss left. Saquon up the middle. Jump cuts one player for 4. And that's not a big gain, Josh, but it is an outside zone run. And Saquon is not getting hit behind the line of scrimmage. 2 positives that had been real big negatives the first couple of weeks of the season. 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, I like it. As you said, positive. It's run to the outside. It's jumbo package. You have a 6th offensive lineman in that play with Fred Johnson. And you got Dallas Goedert on that side. We will take it because how many times it's just like, all right, it's 2nd and 10, 2nd and 12.
Yeah.
And you're behind the sticks. So absolutely.
2nd and 6 right now at the 37-yard line of Philadelphia. Hurts in the gun, Barkley to his right. Delayed blitz coming. Picked up, fired. That's going to be low, but caught. And there's Devontae Smith's first target and catch of the day. He's going to be a yard short on a little 5-yard stop. They needed 6. It's 3rd down and 1 with 1:04 to go here. And Philadelphia's first 3rd down of drive number 2 upcoming. They were 0 for 2 on their first drive, but converted on 2 4th downs.
I bet you they picked this one up. Something tells me this is a 3rd one tush-push situation here. This is like inches.
Smitty is holding his left knee on the sideline, but is telling people he's okay. Shoved him away. 3rd and 1, they're in the tush-push formation. And now we have a timeout by Minnesota. And again, they were going to line up in a tush-push there, Josh. And again, the Vikings are putting that sideways player over the center. I mean, they're literally lining him up horizontal instead of straight on. They clearly have thought they have something here to stop the tush-push. We'll see if they can. Oh, there's a challenge, actually. So the Vikings are challenging that Smitty drop this pass on second down, which
Oh,
they're going to go to
okay.
commercial break, so
Yep.
we don't get to see and tell you what we think.
Lovely.
It was low.
So no,
I mean,
no
it
official
was
timeout,
definitely
but
low. We'll see.
yeah, I'll be interested. I didn't actually see the look on it, but see if there's any
Yeah, we
other
never got a
reviews.
shot on that one, so it'll be very interesting to see. Never got a look at it. Oh, man.
It's either going to be 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 6. Obviously, be a little bit better.
I'm trying to see if I get an early update here from Twitter to tell me from people in the stadium. Azeez Ojulari has headed indoors. So for everyone talking about edge rushers today, Ojulari is inside the locker room, not just the blue tent, which is interesting. That would mean maybe even more Jahad Campbell today. So we're still on commercial break. It looked like it is a completed catch, even though people are saying that it looked like Smitty dropped it, but they called it a completed catch. So inside the stadium, they have given us an update that it is a catch. So that's big. It'll be 3rd down and 1. Minnesota will lose that challenge and obviously lose a timeout. They'll have 1 remaining, but that's big, as people are saying that it looked like it was close.
Okay.
And it is, 3rd and 1. So now you can officially line up for that tush push. We'll see if they do a better job defending it this time.
I would love to see the replay view because we never got to see it. I know. Hearing it from the, the reporters, the beat writers that are there, they're getting to see it obviously because they're saying it looks like it did go through his hands, but we never got that
Still
look.
on commercial break, by the way, too. So we still haven't even gotten back inside the stadium on the broadcast. But 3,400 people watching right now. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Sure, drop a like. Hopefully it means the Eagles will win. You know how important likes are for wins. I mean, that's been our whole problem the past couple of weeks, right? So hopefully it's not a problem today. As looks like they're finally back, and so yes, call stands, although we did not get a look at that replay yet.
Jay, by the way, with a 2, says 37-year-old BG looking better and better. Azeez sucks.
Yeah, I don't know about the sucks part, but yeah, 37-year-old BG
injury,
is looking like he's going to be an Eagle. Yes, with the injury for sure. Anyway, again, future edge rusher signings behind us for a second. 3rd and 1, tush push formation.
Come on.
Oh, and the Eagles jumped off false start. Yep. They got A.J. Brown on a false start. So essentially, Josh, it's 2nd and 6. They get 5, and then they're going to get the 5 back here, and it'll be back to 3rd down and 6 as if that challenge never happened or they converted it, right? Just classic.
Basically, yeah, just a timeout.
Yep. Okay. 3rd and 6. Okay, well... and the Vikings were lining up with that horizontal tush-push stopping formation, which is interesting. I guess that it just makes it so Juergens can't fire. Although I can't imagine being lined up sideways and just letting them get a free shot at your ribs, but whatever. Do what you got to do.
It's got to be like a practice squad elevation player. I didn't see who it is, but it's like, hey, good luck.
3rd and 6. Ball backed up at the Eagle 38. Hurts in the gun. Barkey to his left. Play clock down to 2. Down to 1. Stamps his foot. Takes a snap. 4-man pressure. Clean pocket. Home run ball. Left side. Looking for Smitty. Oh, he just missed it. He tried to get it up in the air. Isaiah Rodgers in coverage. Oh, it was just out of reach. I know we got a hand on it. That should have been a catch. I think Smitty jumped a little too early.
Yep. I think you're right. Just barely mistimed it. He does get a hand on it, but just too early.
That looked good. That looked really good. Remember that one? That one looked like they should have converted it. Instead, they go 0 for 3 now on 3rd down and will punt. Out comes Braden Mann, the rookie Miles Price back there, standing at his own 5. Vikings showing like they're going to come after this. We'll see. Will Shipley back in the game as well. He's the up man. 38 seconds to go first quarter. Mann still waiting. Takes the snap. Corrals it and gets it away on the right foot. Angling to the right as well. And this is going to be fair caught at the, 15? That's pretty good there. So a 47-yard punt, no return. And another poor field position start upcoming for Carson Wentz in his second drive. We go to commercial break. 31 seconds left, first quarter, 7-3 Philadelphia.
All right. Well, there you go. Try to answer defense. Let him move a little too easily last time, but See you on the second one. Anthony with a 5. Appreciate that. Thanks, whoever gave me the membership. Just joined. And how are we looking?
So far, so good. I mean, the offense has definitely looked better. It's early, but definitely looked better.
Mm-hmm.
The matter is the defense did go a big drive, and then, a Carson Wentz bad snap kicked him out of the red zone and kicked a field goal. So we're out to see the second drive by the Viking offense here.
Not too terrible. We'll take it.
Not too terrible.
Blake with a 5 also. Appreciate that. Says, just saw the score. Did KP finally look at page 2 of the playbook?
I think he did. I think he might have looked at page 2 of the playbook, but it's still early. Still early.
Yeah, it's at least been improved. And they didn't convert the third down play, but ultimately it hasn't been too bad because there's execution issue, right? It's 3rd and 1. If you don't have AJ with a false start, then it's a 3rd and 1. It's almost a guarantee with a tush push that even though the Vikings are doing an unusual method to try to stop it. But, yeah, had to punt it away. 3rd down's a little bit of an issue. Canucks Briggs with a 2. What did they do for 10 days with a question mark? I can't tell, quite honestly, if that's... I don't know, actually.
Sounds negative.
It sounds negative.
A little negative.
It does. I can't tell if that's like a... Because of the player, the play calling's been better. It's short because we need to see this for like 3 or 4 quarters. But I think it's all right. Mr. Chris says, KP looking at page 2. Oh, here are the run plays. I thought we only had inside zone.
Yeah, 6 carries so far for Saquon Barkley. He's got 30 yards. It's been fine. And Bigsby's 1 carry went for 11. So. Some positives there, for sure. We're still in commercial break. And Fox is really making sure their commercial breaks are getting in here in the first half of this game.
Yep. You got Tom Brady. You got to throw in several of those. So
might as well, right? Looks like we're finally back here, for those wondering. Showing us the classic Jalen Hurts, Carson Wentz on the field at the same time, as remember they were back in 2020. Those gadget plays that were all so interesting.
Yep.
But here we go. Back inside Minnesota, Viking Stadium, 31 seconds left, first quarter, 7-3 Philadelphia. Wentz's second time touching the football. First time, a couple of nice shots to Jordan Addison, got him in the red zone, then they backed up on a errant snap. Wentz starts under center, Madison, the lone setback. From the 15, Wentz will throw, stops, fires, there's Justin Jefferson, big slant, and he's got 15 or more. That looked like a RPO, and they found Justin Jefferson for his first catch of the game in front of Cooper DeJean, playing outside cornerback on that snap, jocked for 15.
Yeah, Coop playing, it looked like he had actually tried to go inside leverage, and he gets beat very badly. Justin Jefferson, one of the best, arguably the best, but not a good rep there.
Dean back in alongside Bond. Campbell's the edge rusher. 1st and 10 up to the 34-yard line of Minnesota. Wentz under center. Madison, the lone setback, and that will end quarter number 1 on the running clock there. And so 1 down, 3 to go, 7-3 Philadelphia. It's been, I think, positive so far. I will take a 7-3 lead any day of the week after 1 quarter, especially after how quickly the Giants blitzed us 10 days ago.
Yep. All things considered, I would agree. Not the worst. Some people saying it's the exact same play calling. Well, it's not if you're watching closely enough because we've had probably... I would argue we've had, more outsides, there's only been, 9 runs in total on the game, 2 of those being just Jalen Hurts. But out of the 7 from Tank and Saquon, we've had 5 outside calls. That's got to be almost equal the same that we've had, the last 3 games, because it's just we're going to inside zone. So it's you're seeing some difference. It's why they have 4.8 yards a carry for Saquon and Tank with the 11. Not too bad.
100%.
Defense, it's okay. There's a little anxiety right now, but we're still up 7-3.
Yep. We got to see the defense get a stop. Nice to see a punt for Minnesota, but yes, that's definitely where we need to go right here in this drive.
Golds with a 2. I didn't see a comment, but appreciate the support. If there is one, I'll try to throw it up on the screen.
Still a commercial, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. Lots of commercial breaks today. Goodness gracious.
Gotta love them.
Chiefs have scored. I mentioned that earlier with Rashee Rice. So that one is 7-0. I don't know. Many people believe that it's going to be a big day for the Las Vegas Raiders. Titans still 10-3. Dolphins 3-3. Bears 3-0. They're driving as well. Panthers 3-0 over the Jets. So not a lot of scoring early in the 1 o'clock window. Still on commercial break, by the way. These are crazy long commercials right now.
And you love how they do it back to back with a timeout, and then they also go back and do it for the quarter. So it's interesting with Carolina, the whole Rico Dowdle and Chuba Hubbard.
Yes.
They're splitting carries. I don't think that really ever benefits a running back, because the running backs talk about like they need the rhythm to get the just like the feel, and you're just like, okay, if it's per drive. Detroit's kind of made it work, I guess, with Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, but most of the time I feel like it doesn't do either running back a service. But so far, I mean, after Rico's performances, he's earned some snaps.
He definitely has. That is for sure. As we finally back here, 15 minutes to go here to start quarter number 2. Switch sides of the field. Vikings now going left to right up at the Viking 34. Wentz under center on 1st down and 10. Madison, the lone setback, gets a toss to the left, and he's going to get upended by, there's a Nakobe Dean on the tackle, gain of 4. That might be his first official tackle back in an Eagle uniform. Remember, he activated last week, played in 6 special teams, basically kickoff snaps. Now officially back on the defense, and he's played a bunch so far today, and they're basically playing all 3 linebackers at once with Campbell coming down at the edge. 2nd down and 6.
Like seeing Nakobe. Shout out to the guy. Just good to see him back out there. Cup with a 5, by the way, real quick, says, I'm going to be pissed if Howie considers BG coming back as our edge rusher situation being solved. So
I would agree with that.
Not necessarily coming back, but being solved.
For sure. Fair. 2nd and 6 from the 38-yard line. Wentz under center, takes the snap, run up the middle, and he's immediately stopped at the line to gain. And there is Jordan Davis having a really good year. Maybe been the best defensive lineman for Philadelphia so far this season with a stop. It'll be 3rd down and 6 as Madison got back maybe the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was big time. I don't even think there's a question, quite honestly, as far as best defensive lineman. It's got to be JD. And it's sad because Jalen Carter should unquestionably be that guy, but he's not been this season. But, I mean, JD's getting even pressures in the pass rush, and you don't expect that from him stopping, holding up in the run game. Off the field here, though, Moro Ojomo comes in for him.
3rd down and 5 here. Jalen Carter lining up underneath the center. What do you got here from the Viking 38? Takes the snap of the blitz coming. Wentz hit as he throw. Oh, it's picked. Oh, he threw it right to Jalen.
He's gone.
Jalen Hunt is still going. He's going to have a touchdown.
Let's go.
Oh, he threw it right to Hunt. 14-3 Philadelphia. Yes.
What?
Oh, my goodness.
And what we expected. Carson Wentz. Little pressure. There's the pick. Oh, my gosh. The former safety dropping back in coverage. Jalen Hunt, the pick 6. Who had that? Let's go.
I didn't see who got the pressure. They came with a late blitz up the middle, and Wentz took a shot right as he delivered this one. Here comes the replay, and it was actually Jalen Carter that obliterated Carson Wentz, and Wentz threw it right to Jalen Hunt, right into his arms.
Yep.
And then a pick 6 for Philadelphia. Boy. Can you say just what the doctor ordered so far in the first half for Philadelphia? Nearly perfect.
That is the game record play that we've been needing to see from Jalen Carter. I've not seen many of those. Changes the game. Wentz locked on to Justin Jefferson at the very beginning of that play.
Yes.
And let's go.
Extra point up and good. Yeah, he was trying to find JJ on a quick slant, and he actually had Makuba beat, but he just didn't think that there was going to be an edge rusher right in his throwing lane. Oh, thank goodness. I feel so much better at 14-3, Josh. My goodness.
Too. And because of the way that it happened. It's not even the offense scored, the defense that makes the answer there. So, oh, yes. It feels so great to see that from the defense. A turnover, a pick 6.
Oh, man.
EAGLES Eagles. Come on now. We got 1,000 likes over here, but almost 4,000 people hanging out on the stream. Doesn't math. The math's not math. Drop a like. The Eagles just got a defensive touchdown. And Jalen Carter, for a rare occurrence, looked like the bread man of old. So hopefully that one continues.
He did, 100%. Man, that was... Oh, that was exactly what the doctor ordered right there. So good. 14-3. Now you can establish the run. You can kind of do whatever you want, Josh, right? That was the problem last week, is that they got down so quickly, and then Kevin Patullo started to freak out, got away from the run, and then they just could never claw their way back in there. Now with a nice lead, Wentz maybe panics more. Maybe he gives you some more interceptions. I don't know. We'll see.
Yep. open up the playbook here. This is a good situation, good position to be in. Gotta love it.
Back to commercial break, by the way, just for people
well, yeah,
hanging around wondering, because of course. Right, because of course.
By the way, for people that are curious or probably should be keeping an eye just a little bit, in the toilet bowl between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins, the Browns, Quinyon Judkins just broke out a, 46-yard touchdown run. So the Browns have taken the lead now. It looks like pending extra point 10-3.
And that, of course, matters because the loser of that game, I mean, both teams should probably sell, but the loser of that game could be selling somebody to Philadelphia, and with Trey Hendrickson probably not on the board anymore because Joe Flacco's saved their season, quote unquote.
Yeah,
it could be a Bradley Chubb situation or Jalen Phillips situation. If Philly could add Brandon Graham tomorrow, as we expect, reports are out there, text we've gotten too, seems to suggest that, and another edge rusher, then maybe we're really going to start cooking here on defense. I don't know, maybe.
I would be more optimistic. I'll certainly say that. I think most people will.
Definitely.
Aiden with a 5, believe it or not, Dean is actually better than Campbell in run defense. That's not hard to believe. I think we've been saying that for a little while. I mean,
Maybe,
Kobe Dean run defense is probably just from recognition. But it's nice to see, regardless, you have some versatility. Philadelphia Jalen's with a 5. In the 200s, Titans had a duo dub smash. That's true. Lindell White, CJ2K. But in today's modern NFL, I guess, for the double running back.
Sure. Kickoff return by Price up to the 25. Didn't go very far. 14-3 Philadelphia as they gave us back the replay one more time. And this is just one-on-one. Jalen Carter, what he did. Really, you think back to the NFC divisional round versus the Rams, where he just kind of swim moves the offensive lineman and went after and got sacked that time, way back when, of Matt Stafford. This time he gets close to Wentz, delivered an absolute crushing blow to his gut. I mean, that must have hurt like crazy. And then it forces Wentz to throw it hot and threw it off target. And the interception, pick 6, the rest is history. We'll take it.
It feels so great. Aisha with a 2. JC is back, baby. I'll take the defensive touchdown. Also, First State Central. Hey, I got Judkins in fantasy. So you're looking
very
well
good. Done. All right, Wentz back on. So they were wondering if he was hurt after that shot. He's back out there. I formation here from the 21. Takes the snap, turn, give Madison, bounces back to the right, gets around the edge. I thought I saw a hold there as Quinyon Mitchell gets a tackle. There is a flag. I think it's going to come back. Looked like someone clearly hooked Patrick Johnson as he came back the other way. And that should be an offensive holding, and it is. It'll back him up. We will take it. We will absolutely take it. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Yeah, it looked like they got all over the edge rush, or the tight end who hooked Johnson very clearly there. Yep. So that will back him up. And it will be first down and 20. 13:15 to go here, second quarter, 14-3 Philadelphia. Touchdown pass to A.J. Brown on the opening drive. A couple of first downs, and then a punt, and then they got a pick 6 by Jalix Hunt from Carson Wentz. So only 2 offensive possessions so far for the Birds. This is Wentz's 4th. First and 19 officially. They back him up 1 extra or 1 less yard. Ball at the 17-yard line. Wentz empties him out with 5 wide, stops, now looks left, throws up behind a lot of scrimmage, and it goes out of bounds. Boy, that was a backward lateral from Carson Wentz that he airmailed again. He'll lose more yardage there. And we're got 2 straight plays of vintage Carson Wentz, Josh, so far here on the past 2 drives. I mean, this is exactly what the Eagle fans experienced in 2020.
Yep. It's phenomenal because you love to see it, but he's literally just he's lost. It's going to go out of bounds at the 8-yard line. I think that's like a
5-yard loss
or
no,
more than that, right?
6-yard
7,
loss,
8-yard loss. Yeah.
Second and 25. All right, well, that's how it goes. That is the Carson Wentz experience to a T. Big shot on the first drive, and then he struggled ever since. 12:16 to go here, second quarter. Second and 25, all the way back, as Josh said, to the 8. Wentz in the gun, takes the snap, rolling to his left, still rolling. Now he's going to stop and throw a home run ball deep to nobody. Oh, it's picked. Drew Makuba got it at the 25-yard line of Philadelphia. Threw it right to him. Oh, my goodness. He underthrew it once again, and Makuba comes up with interception number 2 on the season. Oh,
Come
the sky's
on.
falling in Minnesota, Josh. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, you just said vintage Carson Wentz. This is just heave it up, hope and pray. And Makuba is in the right spot. That's where he's supposed to be. even if Makuba's not there, I mean, it's good coverage. Q's right on that side. We'll take it, but
The
all right,
Carson
another
Wentz
one.
experience. You almost, I mean, you listen. I not nothing against Carson Wentz. You almost feel bad for the guy. He's a great family man, and he had a lot of fun early on. I was the biggest Carson Wentz fan in the entire world when they first had him there. But this is exactly what we just got fed up with in 2020. He would bail out of the pocket too early. He would hold the football too long. He would try and make throws that just weren't there. And now we've seen 2 of them in the past 5 snaps. 2 turnovers, and Philadelphia's a chance. Maybe they go for the knockout blow, Josh, early here to get to 21-3.
Let's rip off a Saquon touchdown run. Let's just do that. I think that'd be the answer. Lou with a 5. By the way, we're up to 1,300 likes, and I say that right now because Lou here with the 5. At least you supported and donated. We appreciate that. But says, I refuse to hit the like button because you were so high on Kevin Patullo. Okay, well, we admitted that we were wrong about things. I certainly have on multiple videos, but showing slight improvement. Hopefully that continues the rest of this game. But so far, if you've been watching this game, it has been slight improvement on outside zone, and at least you got a passing touchdown. That was more of an unorthodox Jalen just hitting AJ kind of on a scramble drill there. But still, it's at least slight improvement. But that's fine. If you're not going to hit the like button for that, I suppose. Whatever. Pyro with the with the 2 pick 6 hunt. Let's go. See, there we go. There's a reason.
Yep.
Robert with the 10. I didn't see a comment, Robert, but we appreciate the support there. First Date with the 2. That's a Wentz classic right there, as we were saying on that one. And then B2B with the 5. Wentz is distracted by the Philly unis when he looks past the line, and maybe
he just has flashbacks, PTSD. He's looking down the field for. Nelson Aguilar and Quez Watkins.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there they are. Oh, this is, we're feeling much better. We'll just say that. Feeling much better about the way this thing's gone so far. Get defense, multiple takeaways. Got an opportunity here in, at the 44? Got a shortened field.
Yep. Should be at the 44, maybe 45. Yeah. I think so.
Put something together here. I mean, man, I know it's last season, so they're not the same seasons, anything like that. But this would be the time. You assert your dominance, you run the football, you score again. It's 21-3, and this game is practically over. Like that would be what we normally experience.
2 picks on his last 2 pass attempts for Carson Wentz. He's 4 for 9 for 68 yards and a dose of interceptions. The ball is up at the 44-yard line of Philadelphia. Wentz under center for drive number 3. Takes the snap, play action, rolling to his right, stops, throws, caught, Goddard, and he'll get maybe 2. I think they'll give him 2. So 2nd down and 8. There's your first Goddard target and catch of the day. And they go back to the Wentz pick here.
There you go. Show it again. Canucks with a 2. Damn, the defense is angry and hungry. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
That they are. Especially after that first drive. I think they kind of had a little eye-opening, like, all right, we need to actually show up. Andrew with a 5. Sometimes Carter moves a 300-pound lineman with one hand the way a normal person casually opens a sliding screen door. Hopefully he can come back to form.
Need to see it happen more often, but yeah, that's exactly what that was 2 interceptions ago. Hurts under center on 2nd down and 8, and when he lost 5 or 6 yards, goodness gracious. Brett Toth was in the game there, Josh. Keep an eye on that, and that was a run to Barkley that lost a ton of yards. There were about 4 Vikings at the exchange as Toth was in at center. That's interesting.
Very
and
interesting.
He actually was the one that got beat there. And so is Cam Jurgens hurt is the question. That was very interesting. Yeah, Toth got beat there. That's not good.
Nope.
Let's see. Is he back out there again? It's still Toth. Okay, well, 3rd and 14. This is definitely a storyline to watch. Blitz being shown. Hurts in the gun from his own 40. Takes the snap. 5-man pressure. Actually pretty good pocket. Dumps it off underneath. Caught Shipley. Long way to go, and he's not going to get close. Maybe got back to the original line of scrimmage, so they'll punt. And there's a rough 3 and out there that was caused by the poor block up front, essentially. I mean, that just didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, if questionable injuries in the game so far. Okay, there they are. Knee injury for Cam Jurgens. That's not good. Azeez Ojulari, who had left earlier with a hamstring, and then Jeremiah Trotter Jr. with an ankle. They're all questionable.
Well, it makes Carson Wentz's second pick basically a punt because they immediately got back are going to get the football back here as back out comes Braden Mann on 4th down and long. All right, well, no Cam. We've been complaining about Cam a little bit this year, and now we'll see what life's like without him, which could be a problem. Man in to kick this one away. Snaps good. He handles it well. Right foot on the football. Angles it to the left. And this one is going to the end zone and will go into the end zone. A touchback will happen. With 9:37 to go here, second quarter, 14-3 Philadelphia. Another commercial break coming.
Lovely. Oh, I hate that they can't capitalize there.
Yeah, I know. That would have been nice.
Toth just got, obliterated, though, as we saw. So if he holds that block, Saquon's got some room. We've seen that in this game so far. But, man, it's with these injuries and the offensive line not playing up to the standard. Jacob with a 2.
Yeah.
Did not see the comment, but we appreciate that, Jacob. John with a 5. Wentz, the most consequential player in Eagles history.
He's definitely one of them. Everything, you could argue the last 8 years since the Super Bowl have all been a result of Wentz. But with the trades that they made from him, getting us where we were before 2017, through 2017, the injury, and then, Jalen Hurts was being drafted because of Carson Wentz. It's a very good point.
Yeah, helped quite a bit. We'll say that. You go back through all the players here. First State with 2. I'm just saying Wentz is our backup quarterback today.
Yeah, he's helping out.
So far, we've seen that.
Definitely helping out.
Edgar with a 5. Cam Jurgens out with a knee with a question mark. It's questionable is the official designation right now, but doesn't look great. Obviously, the fact that he had to come out and Toth playing the way that he does so far. So
right. Oh man, still on commercial break here. For those wondering.
Yeah, some people saying, Mr. Chris, Landon plays center. They need to make the switch. Landon's kind of dealing with his own injuries coming back, too.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's like, hey, let's switch you over. He's done it before. Yes, he played successful when we asked him to, even gutting it out through the NFC Championship game. But it's just a difficult spot right now for the offensive line.
Definitely is. Yeah, that's really been the one thing that people don't like talking about. Like, we talk about the offensive play calling and Jalen Hurts and A.J. Brown and Saquon Barkley. And mixed in there, and maybe the root of the whole issue has been O-line play. It's been really, really bad. And so we'll see if it gets any worse. This is not necessarily a super tough defense in terms of defensive line, Josh. Former Eagle Javon Hargrave is in there. Jonathan Allen, pretty good. They don't have the same Daniel Hunter edge rusher class they once did. So maybe they get a little break today. But they definitely need to make sure that they don't let the Vikings get back in this game, because you don't want to blow a 14-3 lead right now when it's been all Philadelphia as the Vikings are about to get the football back.
Yeah, not at all. Terrence with the 5 Philly Special Show memberships there, gifted out. Appreciate that. Aisha with the 2. First half lead only matters if the Birds don't lay an egg in the second. And yes, that's 100%
Great point.
True.
Just mentioned it. All right, here we go. We're back. 14-3 Philadelphia. Ball at the 20. Wentz in the gun. He's thrown 2 picks his last 2 passes. He's going to throw here again. Dirty pocket. Scrambling to the right. Gets hit as he throws, and that's going to be caught. Oh, Jalen Naylor. Wow. Big gain there on DeJean. Wentz took a big shot right as he got rid of it from Jalen Hunt, and that's a really good throw from Carson Wentz, and he got Cooper DeJean beat by Naylor for 20.
Yeah, for all the negative throws, Thomas, you called it. That's a hang in there. There's a lot of reasons you don't like the hero ball, but that one makes something, turns something out of nothing, and a good touch on that to convert for a big play.
Another pressure by Jalen Hunt, though. We've been waiting for him to have his breakout game. Maybe this is it. First down and 10 all the way up to the 45-yard line of Minnesota. Here's a first down run that goes nowhere. And there's Josh Uche with a nice breakup and a stop at the line of scrimmage, maybe a little further back. Scott with the run there. And I think he maybe lost a yard. We'll see where they put this one. Nope, second down and 10. But a good play there by Uche, not known to be a good run edge defender. And then, of course, Jordan Davis, second down and 10.
Come on, defense. Keep up the play.
8:29 to go here, second quarter. 13 on the play clock, 12 on the play clock. You want to sync up, now's your chance. 10, 9, 8, 7. Wentz in the gun from the 44-yard line. Vikings got a first down. Here's a second down and 10. Wentz has pressure in his face, dumps it off underneath, caught Jefferson. breaks a tackle. Makuba still going. Oh, my goodness. There goes Justin Jefferson. Still going to the 20. Down
You got
to
to
the
be kidding
15.
me.
And that is another Drew Makuba missed tackle for a big play. He had a big one last week early in the Giant game. And that's another one there. Jahad Campbell saved the touchdown, and they're in the red zone. Yikes.
That's just, it's inexcusable. I mean, it's a pass that's completed 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage. And you could have said it there, Thomas, but it's like, Makuba, you got to make a better attempt. Even if you don't bring Justin Jefferson down, you got to slow him down enough for Jahad to get over there. That's such a poor attempt.
And everyone else blocked downfield. I mean, you're watching Adoree Jackson get caught up. I mean, no one even close. That one good for nearly 50. All right, ball at the 15 of Philadelphia. Full house formation, play fake. Wentz will throw, fires left side, caught out of the backfield, and tackled that time by Makuba. But not after he got 9. Maybe up to the first down goes the tight end Oliver. And it'll be second down and short upcoming as Wentz goes over 134 yards. So it's been feast or famine so far for Carson Wentz. Deep ball in the opening drive to Addison, and this time a little dump off almost for 50 for Justin Jefferson. Gets him back in the red zone. They're knocking on the door to make this a one-score game, Josh.
They are. Just like that. Big plays. We've seen it, I mean, honestly, just about every week. The rookies, Makuba more than Jahad Campbell, but the rookies kind of cost you on some big plays.
Looks like a timeout maybe it was called. 6:50 to go. Let's see. It is Minnesota's second timeout. So second down and 1 when they get back from the timeout here. 6:50 to go here, second quarter.
Man, it's crazy.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Oh, man, all right. At least they didn't go to commercial break. I'll take that.
True. I got 5 from Zach Just Games. Hypothetical football question. Would you rather have an offensive line that never gives up a negative play or a defense that never gives up more than a field goal?
Probably the defense would be my guess, but interesting question. Not a very relevant one, I would say. I
feel like you'd have a really good opportunity if you're only giving up field goals, even if it's like almost every drive. Kelly Pitter with 1. Don't see the comment, but back to the action. Appreciate that.
Second down and 1 from the Eagles 6. Wentz under center. Now he changes up the play potentially. Motions Jefferson up at the top. He's alone on DeJean. One setback. Now they're going to throw a deep ball, and that's going to be caught. No, dropped. Oh, good play there by DeJean. I thought they had a fade route to Jefferson, and he got it knocked out there by Cooper. That's a great play, one-on-one against Jefferson. You could see that coming from a mile. Third down and 1. Wow.
Yeah, Thomas, you're asking a lot. I mean, Cooper's a stud, but you're asking a lot in one-on-one play, and really, really good play, or really good effort by DeJean. Justin Jefferson, he'll make that catch sometimes. I mean, technically, Coop doesn't actually knock it out, but he's able to get enough on the arms that Justin Jefferson can't bring it back to his body in time, force the incompletion.
Yeah, we'll take that. Third and 1 now. They can get a first down at the Eagle 5. This snap comes from the 6. Wentz under center, play fake, looks to the right, fire to the end zone. That's going to be airmailed, incomplete, not even close, trying to find Jalen Naylor. So 4th and 1 now, Josh.
Okay.
They've had 3 straight plays from the 1 yard line, and a bunch of incompletions. And they obviously are going to go for this, right?
I don't know. You would think, sure. Like, I would say absolutely yes, but if you get a field goal, it's a one-possession game. Okay. I was going to say, some coaches are conservative with at least take points, knowing Wentz is the quarterback here, but 1 yard.
4th down and 1. 6:42 to go, second quarter. Philadelphia up 14-3. They're 4 for 6 on third down so far this season are Minnesota. Wentz under center. Madison the lone setback. They're going to throw again. Wentz, deep drop, flag down, fires caught, touchdown for Naylor, but there is a penalty at the line of scrimmage. Let's have a look here. This is definitely coming back for a hold, I think, Josh, and it is.
So now they're going to kick the field goal.
Now they got to kick the field goal. Defense stands. Naylor was wide open, by the way, as well, and Wentz had all day, and it's probably because of the hold by Bradell on the offensive line. Brandel, excuse me.
Yeah, on Ajomo, it looks like.
I didn't really see a hold there, Josh. Interesting. Didn't see one there, but we'll take it.
Yep. Not too upset by that one, but yes.
So out comes Will Reichert. He made that first one for 59. This one much more in the chip shot range for today's field goal kickers. 34 yards officially the number. 6:37 to go from the left hash here. Snap, hold, kick up, and Reichert's been great this year and stays pretty darn solid right down the center. So 14-6. So 2 red zone trips for the Vikings, 2 pretty poor red zone efforts, and 2 field goals. So 14-6 Philadelphia, and back out will come the Bird offense. But we have a commercial break to get here first, to get through first.
Go figure. Another one.
Excuse me. Okay, now this is when the offense needs to not go 3 and out, right? I mean, this is when the offense needs to have a nice solid play.
Yep.
Get a couple of first downs because they did go 3 and out. Of course, they had the penalty or the tackle behind the line of scrimmage that cost them, which basically was a penalty. But got to not go 3 and out right here.
Yep. Got to help out the team. Get a good drive going. Maybe Saquon. It's been a little while, but
that would be nice.
Toth, so now I'm like, all right, well, maybe outside runs. Keep up with that. Best Sam with a 2. Fall off from starter to backup O-line is staggering, but I mean that's how it's
always been.
Accurate.
It's kind of how it's always been. It's always been crazy fall off. I mean, besides Fred Johnson in recent years, it's basically been, kind of crazy fall off.
Tyler with a 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but this game is a lot closer than the score shows. 2 interceptions, 1 for pick 6. Our offense only has 7. Yeah, our offense only has 7 3 drives and 2 3 and outs. Maybe I'm in the minority, not being as hyped this game. And maybe it says and right on cue. So maybe that was like as the play was happening, I guess.
Yeah. No, I listen. Play, so, totally fair. Totally fair. That's a totally fair argument. But we're offense barely been out there, right? And they moved the football on 2 drives. And then the one drive, they, had the negative play. And negative plays have been killing them. So don't know if we can hate on them just yet.
Yep. And more of the comment was just like, you have an opportunity. And unfortunately, we didn't see it. But at the moment, it was 14-3. We had the ball, good field position. It was just more so speculative, like, hey, there's a chance you could go just score, make it a 21-3 game, and keep this thing snowballing. Unfortunately, that's not the case. But we've seen too many times. They got to play consistently for more than one quarter, more than a half. Yep. Canucks with a 2. We have problems on this team, and they need to go.
They? Who is they?
I guess there's multiple, I suppose. I don't know. There's not a clarification on who that is for the specific, but Lunar Wolf with a 2 need points on this drive to roll into half hot. Yeah, a little momentum.
I agree. Yep. Need to make sure that we can get a first down here as the second quarter comes to an end, because you don't want people to be like, oh, but the second quarter was really bad. Like go get a first down here as Reichert will kick this one away from his own 35. Very short and returnable. Here's Xavier Gibson. First time for him, 20-30. Shoves the man in front of him and gets across the 30 to the 32. And so there's a flag, though. And so it looks like this is going to come back, which is not good. This is kind of what Philadelphia has done, where they do some good and then they do some bad. We need to have a little bit of good here, though. Get a first down. Hurts is 6 for 7, 53 yards, and that touchdown pass on 4th down. Barkley's at 28 yards rushing, I believe. They were red hot early, but see what they got here for their, 4th drive of the game? 6:20 to go, second quarter. Legal formation on the kicking team. Okay. So that's going to actually help Philadelphia out.
A little benefit.
All right. Bump them up across the 35. We'll take it. Okay. As we're showing Big Noon Saturday, Indiana, UCLA. That'll be fun. Little UCLA 3-game win streak. Looking like they're having a good time, but probably going to get rolled by Indiana. That doesn't matter, though, right now. What matters is it's 1st and 10 for Philadelphia. 6:29 to go. Barkley started hot, cooled off a little bit. Refs are still talking, actually. Wondering what that means here. Oh, they've changed the penalty to Philadelphia. So legal formation on the Birds, I guess, and they back them up 5 yards. That took a while. Gosh. We have not seen anything like that recently, Josh, where they just pick up flags and change calls and do all sorts of crazy stuff against us. But there was one.
Never.
Fred
so
Johnson is in. It looks like he's an extra tackle. Okay, yeah, I was curious if he was in for someone else. No, Fred Johnson is in as the extra tackle right now.
Try to run the ball. Matt here with a 5 says SB26 needs a touchdown. Yes, we would absolutely take that.
That'd be so nice. 6:29 to go here. Second quarter. Wentz has gotten 2 field goals. Hurts a touchdown and a pick 6 by Jalix Hunt. 14-6 Philly. Ball at the 26-yard line under center. Extra offensive lineman is Fred Johnson. Barkley the lone setback. Jalen's under center. Maybe change the play. Barks out some commands. Hurts takes the snap, tosses it to the right. Barkley is going to lose a yard. And that has been kind of a rinse-repeat for the problems Philadelphia's had. And there is also a flag. And this is going to be on Brett Toth. So the Brett Toth problems are going to continue, I guess. No, they got Mailata. And this is what has killed Philadelphia. Negative plays added on to penalties.
Yep.
And they get Mailata for a hold. And so 1st and 20. This is what has really killed us during our stretches of poor offensive play.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
It's what they do. It's what they do. Got to put these guys away. 1st and 20.
16-yard line now.
Yep. Don't go 3 and out, guys. Do not go 3 and out, please. All right, 6:15 to go. Second quarter running clock. 1st and 20. Hurts backs it up into the gun. Barkley to his left. 3 receivers with AJ at the bottom. Isaiah Rodgers working on him. Jalen takes the snap. He's going to go ahead and hand it off to Barkley. Spins through 1 tackle, and he's going to get, a pretty good gain there. I'd say 6 or 7. He got touched immediately, which has normally been the problem for the Birds, but they're going to go hurry up now after a gain of, let's call it 7. 2nd down and long.
All right. Get some of the yards back at least.
And they are going to go hurry up. 2nd and 13, all the way up to the 24-yard line. Hurts in the gun. They're blitzing. Low snap, picks up off the ground. Dirty pocket. Hurts is going to bail out of it. Step up. There's a flag, and he also got sacked. And so, and this is a great example of some of the drives that have been happening for Philadelphia. Backwards on a penalty, and then a sack with another penalty. And so this is going to be hold on Barkley. They're going to decline it, and it's going to be a sack, so 3rd and a mile. And this will be another 3 and out. And so we're going to have back-to-back 3 and outs, Josh. Just what the doctor ordered, huh?
Oh, I mean, you know that blitzers are coming. Brian Flores is going to blitz you. That's not a surprise. Saquon he kind of just throws his body at him, and then it's too late. He's got a hold. That it's just not a great temp. You know, last year Saquon was one of the best in terms of running backs at pass protection for Jalen. This year he has not been.
0 for 4 on 3rd down today is Philadelphia. Their average has been 9.4 yards. This is 3rd and 20. So probably going to be a 3 and out here. All the way back at the 17. Hurts will throw, though. Deep drop, blitz coming, rolls to his left, dumps off underneath, caught by Goddard. He's got 1.5 miles to go, and obviously he's not going to get there. Maybe got 10. And wow, there's some extracurricular at the end, and they're not going to throw a flag, huh? Wow, I thought they could have definitely gotten some extra stuff at the end there.
He doesn't let go of him.
DB for Minnesota. Twisted his ankle at the end, too. 4th and 10, they'll punt. Instant 3 and out. Well, Vikings get the ball to start the 3rd quarter. Philly's gotten 2 straight 3 and outs. Need the defense to step up now.
Frustrating.
Braden Mann back in. Yeah, well, high snap, corrals it, gets it off the right foot. Mann's been great so far today, and this one's a little shorter. Going to be caught at the 25 and brought down immediately by Patrick Johnson, actually. So Price gets about 2 or 3, and so they'll be about the 28-yard line, and back out comes Carson Wentz. Good drive the previous possession. Couldn't punch it in the red zone. We go to commercial break.
All right. Defense again.
Defense again.
Canucks with a 5. Honestly, watching you two is more exciting than watching the game.
Well, we appreciate that.
I don't exactly know. I wish the game was maybe more exciting because that feels like it could be like a backhanded compliment there. But thank you, sure.
I know.
I appreciate that.
I know.
LCB with a 2 before we get back to the play here. We got this, guys. Eagles got this. Go Birds.
Yeah, hope you're right.
And actually, Aisha was saying as well, the 2 issues is that Cam Jurgens is out now, too, for the O-line.
Yep, it's not helping. All right, 4:20 to go here from the 32. Wentz under center. 1st down and 10, working left to right. Takes the snap, turn, gave Madison up the middle, and immediately hit. Dean came flying in to at least stop his forward progress, and there was JC and Davis for maybe no gain. No, he lost a yard, 2nd and 11. We'll take that.
That would he. Keep going. Poncho with a 2. Do you think more Makuba? Do you think more Makuba misses move needle on CJ?
I don't think
No.
anything moves the needle on CJ. Might
He's
move
not
on
coming back.
Sydney. Maybe Sydney,
True.
but not
Yeah,
CJ.
you could see a change there. Yep.
2nd and
A number of
11,
times.
back up to the 30.5-yard line. 3:44 to go running clock. 14-6 Philadelphia. Carson in the gun. Mason motions out. Takes the snap. Pump fakes. Comes back to the right on a screen. Caught by Hawkinson. And he falls forward for 3, maybe? Zach Bond on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, Bond wanted a hold, too. He's able to get enough on Hawkinson there. He's getting held up by the blocker at the same time.
Big chance to get off the field here. Big chance for a quick 3 and out. This is what the Eagles desperately need as the offense is stalled a little bit here. 3rd and 8 officially. Running clock, 3:07 to go. Wentz in the gun, Mason to his right. Hawkinson tight to the formation at the top of the screen. Jefferson alone at the bottom on Mitchell. Wentz takes a snap. Blitz coming. Clean pocket. Loads up, fires right side. Caught, and he got the first down. Jefferson right in front of Q. He needed 8. I think he got 9. That will move the chains. And a first down for the Minnesota Vikings.
I mean, he's one of the best for a reason. He's got 2 guys over there in coverage trying to help out, and he's still able to shake Q enough to get a first down.
All right, well, Q hasn't given up anything big yet today besides the early toss to Mason, but nothing on JJ. He's had a couple of catches, but nothing crazy. All right, first down and 10 to the 44. 2:27 to go here. Moving clock as we get closer to the end of quarter number 2. Wentz under center. Takes the snap, play action, steps up in a really dirty pocket, breaks one tackle, just kind of flicks it, and then a nice tackle by, looked like Zach Bond, and maybe got a yard out of the backfield, goes the running back. It'll be 2nd down and 9. Good tackle there by Bond. Good pressure again from Jalix Hunt.
Man, how many times, though, we get these pressures and they can't bring him down? You get the 2-minute warning now.
2-minute warning. All right.
Just get the sack. Just finish it.
I know. They've definitely gotten a lot more pressure. We know it's not a good offensive line in Minnesota, but they're definitely getting more pressure today.
That's true.
Ooh, fun non-NFL related report today. Billy Napier has just been fired from the University of Florida, for those interested in that stat.
Okay.
How about that?
Very interesting. Tyler with a 2, in the meantime, says LOL 3 straight 3 and outs for the offense from earlier.
Yep. Can't, and listen, you can say play design all you want, and maybe so, but all those 3 and outs are coming from negative plays. Obviously, holding, hitting the backfield, sacks, like that's not all play calling there. And so we get the frustration, it all goes to Patullo, and maybe so, but you're immediately hit with 1st and 20, and then you get 7 yards back, and then you get sacked. And so then it's 3rd down and, an extra mile, and you're just not going to go anywhere. I mean, that's been the on top of, obviously, the play calling problems. That's been the other issue, is obviously just shooting yourself in the foot, not executing. And they have been repeating that line of poor execution in press conferences for 6 straight weeks now.
Yep. And we have a below average offensive line, which is shocking. I mean, almost any metric you want to go look at, below average offensive line. It's inexcusable, regardless of play calling, quite honestly. I mean, first 8 with a 5. I'm not against the tush push, but it seems we need to practice every other play before using it. But the guys need a lot of work in general for the offense. 1 brick higher with a 2. Flags are the issue, and the offensive line. The kind of what we've been saying there. Daniel with a 2. I didn't see comment. We appreciate that though with the support.
Thank you, Daniel.
With the 5. Want to know when the snap is coming? Look at Steen standing straight up. Becton never did that. Steen is really bad.
I don't know if that's true, because Steen is there to do the silent count, and that's kind of what Tyler Steen's supposed to do.
Yeah. But
So,
he does
really...
half of a fair point. You're right.
Sure.
Like, you can tell when the snap's coming, but you can almost watch most teams, and it's like, okay, there's the guard, tap the center, the snap's coming. But like, as far as his leverage and standing up, he does seem to stand really straight before a lot of snaps. And I don't know, coaching, you assume, has been told multiple times by Stout. I don't know, but like, it's a preference of his. Is it affecting him? Maybe, probably, but Steen has not been the worst in terms of any sort of grading or whatnot on the offensive line. Not saying that he's been great, but Mekhi Becton, it was nice. Last year, all the blocking was good, but first 8 with a 2, some of these, in quotes, fans would have us fire everyone.
Yes,
Emotions
we know.
play a factor. We all get emotional.
All right. Back at the game here. 2nd down and 8. Ball at the 44. Line to gain is in Eagle territory at the 41. 2 minutes to go. Wentz will throw. Loads up. Pump fake. Fire across the middle. That's caught. Immediately hit. There's Nakobe Dean again. He's played basically the entire game. Hawkinson's going to get 4, maybe 5. They make it officially 4. So 3rd down and 4 upcoming. Philly will not burn a timeout yet. They have all 3, but so you don't want to stop the clock here in case Wentz is able to pick up the 1st down. And the Vikings do get the ball to start the 3rd quarter.
Man, this would be crucial, though, if you can get a stop.
Yep. 132, 127, 126, 125. 3rd down and 4. Philadelphia up 14-6. Ball at the 50. Wentz in the gun. Line to gains the 41. Hawkinson in motion. They take the snap. They're going to rush 3. Wentz pump fakes. Dirty pocket. Steps up. He's still running.
Get to him.
Still
Get
going.
him.
Still backing up to the right. Now he comes back to the left. Now he's going to load up and throw deep to the left side, and it's incomplete, out of bounds. Wow. So he burned a lot of clock, I guess, down to 106. And again, Josh, you mentioned it. They get close, but no cigar. But they do get the stop. It'll be 4th and 4.
Man, I mean, thankfully, it's not a conversion here. But my gosh, it gets so infuriating whenever it's like, you're getting some pressure, you're forcing them to scramble. It's maybe a guy not keeping contain or not the teamwork in the pass rush. I don't know what it is, but thankfully, I guess JC
They're gonna
still
punt.
gets a hit on him.
Yeah, they did get a hit. That could have been called a helmet to helmet. Thankfully, it didn't. There is the punt. It's away. Wright kicks it. Philadelphia in punt safe, and this is going to go out of bounds. Pretty decent bounce for Philadelphia. Probably around the 20. Oh, no, they moved back to 15. Well, we'll take it. 59 seconds and all 3 timeouts, Josh. You would think they're going to at least try to go for something here and extend this lead, but we'll see. 14-6 as we get ready for halftime.
Yep. Be aggressive. You have to. No reason not. You got all those timeouts, as you mentioned. Jake Elliott, it's good conditions for kicking, obviously, within a dome, so you got to get down to probably, the 40 of Minnesota, roughly?
I would say
take
so.
A good chance?
Yes. All right. 1st and 10. You got to get that first down, Josh. Hurts has started red hot, but he hasn't completed a pass for a 1st down in like a year, it feels like. He's 7 for 8 for 64 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10 now. As you mentioned, you got to get about 50 yards for a comfortable field goal. 40 would make it probably not close enough. 59 seconds left. Hurts in the gun. Will Shipley back in the game. Good to see him in there. To the left of Jalen from the 16-yard line. Jalen takes the snap, 4-man pressure, steps up, fires across the middle, caught Smitty. That's only good for about 6. And you wonder what they choose to do here. They're going to go hurry up as the clock dips below 50. 2nd down and 3.
Come on.
Jalen hurries to the line, takes the snap from the 21, 4-man pressure coming. Hurts steps up in a dirty pocket, throws right side. That's going to be caught Smitty. 1st down and a lot more. There's Devontae Smith up to the 38-yard line. It gets upended, and now you would burn that 1st time out, right? And they do.
Yep.
34 seconds left. There's a good 1st down.
Love to see that.
Yep, well, we will take that every day of the week.
Also, Will Shipley, in on that play, has been a drastic improvement from Saquon Barkley in blitz pickup. Let's just say that. He had a phenomenal pickup there.
Much better. Yeah, as we get that official 1st time out, they were kind of debating that, but official 1st time out with 34 seconds left. Let's check some scores around the National Football League. Couple of blowouts brewing here, Josh. Bears 20-0 over the Saints. Browns 17-3 over the Dolphins. Patriots are back ahead, 17-13 over the Titans. And the Chiefs, 3 Mahomes passing touchdowns, 2 to Rashee Rice, 21-0 over the Raiders. Panthers have just scored. It's 10-3 in New York over the Jets as we come back from the timeout. It's 1st down and 10. And Philly's about 20 yards away here from probably Jake Elliott field goal range.
Plenty of time. Plenty of time, both timeouts. Come on.
34 seconds left, 14-6 Philadelphia. Vikings get the football to start quarter number 3. Hurts in the gun from the Eagle 38. Still waiting for this snap. Comes with 4 on the play clock. Here's a blitz from the right side, picked up well. Hurts loads, fires across the middle, and that is going to be incomplete. Try to get A.J. Brown at the 50, and that one broken up by the veteran Harrison Smith. 2nd down and 10. Here's an over-the-middle shot, though, Josh. We'll at least take that, right?
Yeah, I like throwing over the middle. It hits AJ. It's a tough catch to be made. kind of
Good
watching
play
the
by
second
Harrison
effort.
Smith, it looks like, yeah.
Still, though,
Pretty
AJ is
good
going to be
throw.
upset watching that he didn't make it.
I think so. Yep. Wouldn't have been a first down. It would have been right at the line to gain, but I think his progress would have moved him back. 1 catch for 37 yards today so far for AJ. That was the 4th and 4 touchdown on the opening drive. 2nd and 10 now, 29 seconds. Got to be interesting here on their choice. Here comes a blitz again. Hurts steps up. He's going to get hit. He's going to try and get away, and then he's going to get sacked and lose 3 yards. And now you probably just let it run out, and you go to the half with another bad quarter. This time it's quarter number 2 for the Philadelphia offense. And so we were asking for no completely off quarters, and it looks like we're going to get one here in quarter number 2. All right, well, and yes, we will go to halftime. Well, can't have anything nice, right? You just cannot have a totally clean quarter. Not possible. Maybe we have 3 clean quarters today. We get 3 and 4 in the positive, but yeah, we're leading 14-6. We'll take that.
Yeah, it's the positive, I suppose.
Oh, man. Hurts holding on the football a little long right now, I would say. I would argue that that's been part of it, too, because it's not like that was terrible protection up front.
Yeah. The difficulty is, again, we always see this on the recaps and look at the film and everything in there, but when you were watching on the Thursday night football game, we had the view where you can look down the field, right? The prime vision. You can't see that on this one. So we're just watching the game broadcast, and who knows? Maybe, are there routes that he has that he can throw to and he's not? Or is it just the play call, the design of the routes against Brian Flores coverage, and there's just nowhere for him to go?
Don't know. Not going to know. We're not going to know. Oh, man.
Made it to halftime.
Halftime with a lead, all right? We'll at least take that. Didn't have the lead last week. They did have the lead, obviously, big at halftime versus Denver, and really fumbled that one away. Third quarter is going to be very important. I mean, we say that every quarter, but you definitely cannot lay an egg here back-to-back quarters, and because Wentz is one play away, and this defense is susceptible. Justin Jefferson breaks away, and suddenly you're losing this game. It's like, got to come out in quarter number 3.
Yep, got to find some answers too. Every single time.
Every single time. Yep, that's exactly how it works.
Cold Cash with a 5 said it last week after week. They talk about change, and nothing changes. It's the same BS. This team's annoying as hell to watch offense is crap.
Yeah, well, let's hope that you're wrong by the end of today. But so far in the second quarter, you've looked correct, I would say.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Brian with a 20 bomb. Appreciate that, Brian. I think execution is linked to play design, seeing players stop and look like the play should be over. Okay.
I think so. Yeah, I think play design definitely plays a factor. 100%.
Yep. Yeah, wouldn't disagree with that one there. It's all, all of it is combined with, we've heard Jordan Mailata say it time and time again, like, hey, they're not blocking as a group. They're not blocking together. The communication has been, but they're close. And, whatever it is, they just can't sequence plays. They have some success, and then all of a sudden it's a penalty, or maybe it's a bad play call, a combination of those. It's been rough. There's no other way about it. It's been bad. Jay with a 2 is Myles Garrett on the trade block.
No, unfortunately. He wants to be a Brown for life. That's his decision. Although it looks like they're going to get to 2-5 though, as they're beating the Dolphins for now.
It does, yes, yeah, they've taken it to him.
Yeah, that's what he wants to do, which is his. I don't know. It's what he wants to do. That's his choice.
Adam with a 5. KP should know that every week someone on this line is going to go out and have some sort of counter plan for that, other than slow developing routes.
Yeah, well,
maybe so at this point.
Maybe so at this point, but at this point, obviously they're not going to change it because we've been waiting for weeks for them to do something about it, and today doesn't look like there's been much of a difference. They're great on opening drives this year. I mean, the scripted plays have been pretty good. It's just been everything else after that where it's like, well, maybe the play calling is part of the problem.
Yeah, it's adjustments. It's in-game adjustments. It's reacting to adjustments from the opposing team, like first date with 2. O-line is an open door right now.
It is. That is another big part of the problem, for sure.
David with 2. Also time for our bad half guys. Wish us luck.
Yeah, which would be the second and third quarter today, because the first quarter was pretty
Hopefully
good.
not.
So they need
It'd
to
be
do something here in quarter number 3, for sure.
really
Which,
need to.
speaking of, am I good for my halftime bathroom
Yes, yeah,
break?
you're good.
All
You
right,
got it.
BRB.
Yeah, hopefully it's I don't know. It's sad because that's all that we're doing right now. Is like, oh, hopefully this, hopefully that, but it's same old, same old. We're winning 14-6, right? So like, the end justifies the means sometimes, but not after what we've seen for so many weeks in a row. Saquon was rolling early. Again, maybe it's one injury. It is an important one with Toth versus Juergens, but he's 3.8 yards a carry now. He was at 5 earlier. That kind of go away from it. Yeah, the defensive touchdowns. You don't have as many possessions anyway, but then the 3 straight 3-and-outs. It's all of it combined. They just issues in general. CJ with a 10. I don't care what anyone says. This is play calling on the offense. Hurts hasn't been bad, but these play calls and routes and blocking has been awful. Yeah, I mean, again, play calling bad, blocking bad, though, too. O-line terrible. Daniel with the 2. Might as well try Fred's big... Oh, yeah, put Fred at guard. Might as well. Couldn't get worse. Swap in somebody different. Mario 5. Appreciate that. I feel like the no consecutive division champion streak is going to live on this year. Oh, no. Come on, man. I'm refusing to believe that. I know it's been rough, and if they continue the slop, then maybe so. I'm believing that we could somehow pull it off. It is the curse, it is the streak, but who knows? Like we see what Washington does today. We talked about this earlier. If they lose, Dallas wins, the division is a total mess. I mean, who knows what happens in this game? We're still leading for now. I don't know. Maybe the one benefit is the fact that Carson Wentz is the opposing team's quarterback today. Long term, that doesn't necessarily help the Eagles, but just for this game today, maybe. I mean, you think about it. It took Wentz and the Vikings a game-winning drive with 3 minutes left to drive down the field, score a touchdown, and beat the Browns before their bye week. So, not the greatest for Minnesota either. I don't know if that's a hopeless dream for people here, but just for some optimism. Mauricio with a 2. Do you all think it's Hurts? I don't know. Without seeing the footage, the film, he didn't play good against the Giants. That was definitely a lot on him. There was certainly play calling too, but a lot on Hurts and what he missed. I don't know for this one. We'll have to see. It's impossible because we don't get the vantage point down the field. But as you look at the film, break it down and see, it feels like he's holding on to the ball too long, but there's no way to know until we see that. 5 from Steven. All those penalty and blocking issues are not Patullo's fault. Again, it's all of it in combination. So you're right. The penalties and the blocking issues is not KP. Now, the play calling to go into the blocking issues where you're the weakest and things like that, sure, maybe so. But it's not on that. Integral with the 2,500. Let's go. Winning thanks to Wentz's errors, not offensive merit. Yeah. I mean, technically, it's only been the 7 for the score. It'd still be 7-6 with the offense, but I guess, yeah, you're right. If Wentz doesn't make those errors, then maybe Minnesota has more. I don't know. It's kind of a hypothetical, but I get your point. But that's still the reason that I say the optimism for winning this game. It's not completely over because of who's the other quarterback. Ultraman with a 5. Thanks for that. Our O-line play would make Tom Brady look bad. Our line is not matching their intensity. Barkley's blocking is bad. The play calls are the same trash. And that is accurate. That's what we said. I did like to see, I'll say this, a very small sample size. I did like to see on that last drive, even though it didn't turn out to mean anything because of the sacks and just the offense in general. But if you micro-focus on the fact that Will Shipley was in instead of Saquon Barkley for the passing plays. Now, the difficulty is then it becomes a little bit of a telegraph because you're like, oh, hey, Shipley's on the field. The Eagles are going to pass the football. But, I mean, Saquon's been rough at pass blocking. So
he has been.
You kind of have to have Shipley out there.
Everything just seems so hard is the problem, Josh.
Yeah.
It seems so hard every single week. And it just...
Yep.
It just still seems hard.
Minnesota is a better defense than Pittsburgh, but I know, and
Sure.
I've seen all these comments, and it even happened back on Thursday's game whenever we were watching. I know that you were seeing the same ones,
Yes,
but it's like,
yes.
bro, Joe Flacco gets 10 days, and they're humming like this with the Cincinnati offense. Why is it Why is it so hard? Why does it? And that's the question. That's
That's
what
the
it is.
question. It's the $1 million question, and no one
You
has
got
the
all the
answer to
weapons.
it, other than the fact that you would probably still blame Kevin Patullo. And I know the offensive line. We just talked about it. I mean, they're
Yep.
struggling, but a couple of times these sacks that Jalen has taken have been coverage sacks. I mean, he sits in the pocket, it's clean, he's looking around, steps up, and then he's sacked. And it's like, okay, well, is there really no one can these elite receivers not get open? Well, apparently not. And then the question becomes, obviously you're playing a lot of zone. You struggle against zone, so why can't you scheme well against zone? Right? I mean, can you just Google how to beat a zone defense? I don't know. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. A little chat
Just
GPT
ridiculous.
of cook me up
Gracious.
an offensive game plan this week to beat zone coverage. It's
we
not
need.
working. S box
All we
with the
need.
5. I feel like this is similar to our away Browns game last year, where
We talked about that in the pregame. Yes.
opponent, yeah, ultimately makes more mistakes than the Eagles, and the Eagles eke out a win.
Be nice. What you don't want is to have the Bronco game all over again, right? Because Denver was struggling on offense, and then Philadelphia's offense went totally cold in the second half, and the rest is history, right? That's what you don't want to have happen.
Yep. Cannot.
I would take the
give them
Browns game
momentum
from
at all.
last year, for sure.
We would just to get a win. I mean, it's not going to settle any concerns or doubts or anything like that, even going into the Giants game for next week. But yeah, at this point, just win. Try to do whatever you can to hold serve and go into the bye week. The mini bye helped. Maybe they believed that it did. We're not really seeing a whole lot.
They sure believed it
defense,
did.
better, but they've still blown some coverage. They're still like, I don't know. You got Wentz on the other side, which is why I was saying that's the optimistic part. Do you want to win this game? Give you some freebies. Already has maybe some more. Christopher with a 5. This offense is hot trash can juice. Other than the scramble drill to AJ, Hurts hasn't played well. If everything isn't perfect, our $250 million offense falls apart.
And it was just like the Giant game too, Josh, where 2 opening good runs, from Saquon Barkley, and he's been completely ice cold ever since.
Yeah.
Everything's hard. Everything is difficult right now. And you would just love that they could get a stop to start the third quarter, go down and then show us something on offense and, figure this thing out.
Yeah, I agree. Mike with a 2. Was it ever this hard with Steichen? I'm blaming KP, and that's totally fair because it wasn't. But I also would argue, was the offensive line ever this bad under Steichen?
Yeah,
Did we ever have any sort of gradings over a 3-game span, a 4-game span? It's been terrible. And, play calling, look, everybody's on the same page, especially by now at this point. Yes. Would you take Steichen over KP any day of the week? Even Steichen way back then? Yes. Absolutely. There's no question. But the players and the offensive line plays a factor into what you maybe are going to try to call or what you expect. Oh, hey, we just have an automatic advantage over this team because of our offensive line. And that has not been the case this year. There's not been a single game where you step away from it and go, oh man, the offensive line's just moving people. It doesn't, we could call plays. We could go out there because it doesn't matter. They're just going to dominate people. And we've seen that in years past. This is a different story. So, it's made it more difficult. I'm not saying that's an answer for, the play calling is good, but it certainly changed some things. I'm sure that, I would have to imagine KP probably looked at it and go, oh, yeah, if the offensive line plays like we did last year, I can just spam inside zone. It doesn't matter what I call because it'll be 5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
And, that's a knock on him because it has been predictable and probably thinking that it's been more of that ease. But I don't know. There's just no excuses for the offensive line the way they've played. Eric with a 5. We need Jason Kelsey and Brandon Graham both to come out of retirement. You get one of them.
Does Brandon Graham come back if we lose this game? Honestly, I know it sounds like he's going to.
I think he still will. I think
it's just
if he's already gotten to the mental capacity or whatever to commit to come back. I don't think that's one of those oh dang, they lost. All right, you know what? No, we don't have a chance.
Yeah.
I think it's he. I think if
He
anything,
has to
maybe a
now.
loss is more so to I don't know, because he's probably hearing from teammates, or he has in the past, like, hey man, we could use you.
Yeah.
The Za'Darius, storyline, oh, now I can be the veteran again in the room because they need somebody, and Za'Darius just retired. Like, I think he's still 100% on coming back there, but
Yeah.
it's like we were talking about in the pregame. Is he the answer? I don't think so. I don't think it's like, hey, BG's back, and now the pass rush or the defensive line is rock solid if it's had some issues, but we'll see.
Here we go, quarter number 3, and Vikings are set to return this one from the 10 as Elliott gets it away, and there goes Price to the 15, 20, 25, 30, breaks a tackle. There goes Price as he goes to the 40, still going around the outside, and finally stopped by Cooper DeJean at the 48-yard line. And so, all right, hold your breath. The start for the third quarter already off to a bad start here, as that's a massive return. Oh, man.
An under score here is the Eagles, one of the worst special teams units in the NFL, too. So
terrible this year.
They get overlooked because of how bad the other areas have been. But
yes. 14:50 to go. Here we go, third quarter. Carson Wentz trots back out, 11 of 19, over 100 yards passing. Those 2 really costly picks. That's the difference in the game. This snap comes from the 48. Vikings take the snap and hand it off to Mason under center, runs over a man up to the 45 of Philadelphia. That's a big run there. Sheelix Hunt got pummeled, and that's a gain of 7, second down and 3. Boy, you would hate to see the defense just get dog-walked right here, right down the field and give up a touchdown. That would be a nightmare. But, okay, 11 of 19, 167 is Carson Wentz so far in this game. 162, excuse me. All right, second down and 3 in the Eagle territory immediately after the great kick return and the ensuing 7-yard run. 14-12 to go here. Wentz under center, I formation. Mason, the running back. They're going to toss it right to Mason. Gets around the edge, has a first down and more. There goes Mason across the 40 down to the 35-yard line, tackled by Nakobe Dean. That's another big run. And this is rinse repeat of the Eagles' problems so far. Terrible third quarters, long stretches of the offense doing nothing, and the defense is getting gashed on the ground. That's a gain of 15.
Yeah, nobody up the middle. Q and Makuba both go to the outside, and you wonder who's supposed to remain in the inside for no cutback, and that's just way too easy. I mean, he doesn't even get touched for, first 10 yards?
Yeah, 15-yard gain there, first down and 10. Dean's played almost the entire game. A lot of Jihad Campbell at edge. 13:29 to go here, third quarter. Ball at the Eagle 33. Wentz under center in the I formation. JJ alone at the bottom. Takes the snap. They're going to go play action. Wentz steps up. Dirty pocket. Dumps off underneath. Caught. Immediately tackled is Price out of the backfield. Sorry, that's Ham. Gain of 4. There's Zach Bond once again. Second down and 6.
I'm getting some pressure, but man, just the story is getting the sack, turning that pressure into a sack. Cannot happen.
Second down and 6. 12:58 to go here. Clock is running. Opening drive of the third quarter. Vikings had a nice kick return to the 48. They've marched it 25 more yards now, knocking on the Bird red zone. 14-6 Philadelphia from the 27 of the Eagles. Wentz in the gun. Justin Jefferson is in the backfield. We'll see if he stays there. He does. Wentz takes the snap. Steps up. Fires. Caught. Jefferson thrown out of bounds, and he's short. That was Jihad Campbell with a good tackle there. It'd be third down and 1.
Big third down.
12:25 to go. Big third down and 1. It's been the Achilles heel so far of the Vikings. They get down in the Eagle red zone, and they can't convert one play, or 1 yard, I should say. Justin Jefferson almost took out Pam Oliver on the sideline there. That would have been not good. Third down and 1. She's hard to miss. We're in all pink right now. Here we go. Third and 1 from the 24. Wentz under center, takes the snap, run up the middle, and he got it. Mason barely. Looked like Jordan Davis got real close, but he will get enough for a first down. That'll move the chains, first down and 10.
Not a bad opening drive, although it's not as difficult when you start at the 50-yard line practically.
Yeah, they've only gained about 30 yards, but when you start at the 50, it definitely helps here. 11:34 to go, third quarter. Jefferson's up to 4 catches for 72 yards. Had that big one on the dump-off with a missed tackle from Makuba to really burn the Eagles. He's working on Adoree Jackson at the top of the formation. All the way to the 22 of Philadelphia. Addison in motion. Wentz takes the snap. Turn give Mason running right side. Another big hole. Mason for a first down and more. And brought down after a 12-yard gain from Reed Blankenship. And this has been the Eagles' problem in the second half of games. They get gashed in the running game. And they're finding something on the right side here, running right at Jalix Hunt. That one good for 12.
Yeah, just too easy. Once again, I mean, that's another 5-6 yards at least before contact. Eagles are very fortunate when we see that like 2 times a game, and they've had it multiple times on this series alone.
Reed basically saved a touchdown there. That was going for 6 if he had not stepped in there. 7th play of the drive. They've already gotten 42 yards to the Eagle 11. Wentz under center. Mason still back there. Carson takes the snap. Another run to the right. Mason that time is going to be tackled for a gain of 2. Zach Bond, the one to come up and make the play there. And if it can't stop it, you might as well keep doing it. And that's been rinse repeat for the Vikings on this drive, running Mason to the right side of the Bird defensive line. 2nd down and 8. $10:08 to go, 10:09 to go, 10:07 now. Sorry, excuse me. So nearly a 5-yard opening drive here for Philadelphia. I feel like the Eagle offense barely been out there in this game because they go right down the field, then you get a pick 6, and then you go 3 and out 3 straight times to end the first half. It's just been, where's been the Bird offense? 9:51 to go, 3rd quarter. This is a 2nd down and 8 throw from Wentz, and he's going to throw into the dirt there as he was about to get sacked on 2nd and 8. I don't know if that got to the line of scrimmage, and it did not. Yeah, and there is the intentional grounding. Well, that'll help.
That's an automatic one. I don't. It's like, what in the world are you doing?
To the line of scrimmage. Yeah, he just dumped it into the dirt. They were trying to set up a deep shot, I believe, to the left side of the end zone, and Wentz felt the pressure from Patrick Johnson, of all people, who's been really good, actually. One of the better edge rushers in terms of pressures, and just throws it into the ground and forgets where he's at in the field, and that's going to be a loss of down, loss of 5 yards, and a 3rd and long now as the Vikings get in the Eagle red zone and stall once again.
I don't know if he was thinking, like, he's got his running back in the area or what. But
yeah, I don't know.
We'll fortunately take that. I was going to say, that was 10. The positive.
3rd and 18. Wentz is 2 for 5 on 3rd down today with a pick. Line to gain is the 1. They're at the 19. In the gun with Mason to his right is Carson Wentz. Philadelphia in a prevent defense. Takes the snap, 4-man pressure, clean pocket, dumps off underneath Hawkinson. Long way to go, and he gets to the 10, but no further. And there is an Eagle stop in the red zone once again. And so just shooting themselves in the foot is the Carson Wentz-led Vikings. No really surprise there. But they get all the way down to the Bird 10, back up, and they're going to kick another field goal.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're fortunate. They're circling, who Wentz had an opportunity to throw to. He would have been much better than taking the 10-yard penalty.
Yeah, right. So out comes Will Reichert, good from 59 and 34. This one is 28 from the left hash. Snap, hold, kick up, and good. 3 straight Viking red zone trips have resulted in 3 straight field goals. But Philadelphia still leads 14-9 as we go to commercial break. And now we all say a collective prayer that the Eagle offense will not come out here and lay an egg to start quarter number 3 when they first touch the football. But we'll see.
Yep. Can we see any adjustments, any sort of positivity from them? It would be nice. We need to see it.
Would be nice.
David with 2. Going to start these up. Says, Tanner ran this offense better on Madden. Trust me. So,
Yeah, well, we've heard that from other people in the industry recently. So
yeah, well,
we'll see.
There's, and Madden is always correct with the way they run things. So,
of course.
Lunar with a 5. Hurts needs to be more vicious and trust his instincts and throw the ball. I get not wanting to turn over the ball, but at some point let it loose.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. Like at some point you just gotta I don't know, open it up, let him throw. I honestly don't know. At this point, I honestly do not know what exactly we need to fix the offense, but it starts here. I mean, you had a bad second half or second quarter. If they can go down and score and look good, we're all going to forgive them, right? It'll all be fine if they can just go right down the field.
You need a heavy dose of Saquon, like
heavy dose.
Offensive line,
positive Saquon.
Win your matchup. Yes, offensive line, win your matchup. Win your matchup. Get the job done. Saquon, like 4 or 5 carries on this drive. Cap it off with a touchdown, maybe. It would be great. It would do wonders for us to have
It would do wonders. Yes,
just
it would.
one drive to do that. Integral with the super chat here. Appreciate it. No matter what, a diehard Eagles fan for life. Sometimes it all goes well. Sometimes it doesn't. Still have the talent. Go Birds from Costa Rica.
There you go. Well, we appreciate that. Hello to Costa Rica. It's probably beautiful today.
There we go. Paul Brown with a 5. It's going to be continuously hard for offensive line blocking, knowing the D line of the other team can rush them full speed, knowing routes are predictable and covered.
I think that plays a factor. Yes, I definitely think that plays quite the factor in all of this. But what do we know, Josh? We're just YouTubers. We don't know anything about football.
No,
surely it's more complicated, right?
It's a lot more complicated. So we just, they're so much far above us of thinking things through that it just doesn't really equate sometimes. Leak
right.
with a 2. Us surrendering that drive at half speaks volumes. I think, I mean, either way you look at it, the offensive play calling, everything that went into play there. Jason with a 5. I'd love to hear from the secondary players on opposing teams. What do they see? Are the plays amateur?
That'd be very interesting.
Are things there and Jalen isn't taking them? I know the Giants, multiple players talked about how they have seen it and it's all predictable. So the Giants have seen it. I'm sure other teams probably would admit the same.
Xavier Gibson has a nice return up to the 34-yard line. And so, there's a flag, though, because that's how, starting field position is the other problem for Philadelphia. I mean, every time this season they get a decent return, it's 10 yards back for a hold.
Yeah.
It has been awful special teams this season. Here comes the call. Personal foul. Illegal double team on the Eagles. So not even a 5-yard penalty at 15.
Great. Yeah, just move back. This team, I see some so undisciplined from Crispy there. It is. They were it's somewhere like the 6th best in terms of starting field position last year. It was, I know it was top 10, but I think it was the 6th best. This year, they're the 4th worst team in starting field position. Like, if you move like 10 spots or whatever, that's bad. But we're talking about 25 spot change, like from 1 to 8. It's ridiculous. Like, there's no excuse for that.
Yep. I mean, I agree. And then, of course, second in rushing offense last year. They're 25th this year. They have not averaged 100 yards rushing so far this season. And right now they have 11 for 41. So they're averaging 3.7 yards per rush so far today. But it's a fresh half. Let's see if they can do something. I know they're backed up, but let's just see what they can do here. Here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
He's really mad about something. I don't know what he's mad about. But, all right, backed up to the 16, Philadelphia. Great starting field position here. 14-9, Birds. 1st and 10. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Steps, fires, caught. Smitty dives forward for a gain of about 4. And by dives forward, I mean he sat for 5 yards and then came back to the football to catch it for 5. And so 2nd down and 5. Nice little 5-yard stop. We love those. That's par for the course for Philadelphia's offense. But a positive first down game,
fine,
Josh.
Though. Against the zone, I'll take it. Sure. If we have to march down the field and we run a 15-play drive like this, that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Brett Toth is still in the game at center, by the way. So after halftime, looks like Cam Jurgens' day is done with a knee injury. No indication on how that is. 2nd down and 5 from the 21. Hurts under center. Saquon the lone setback. Takes the snap, he'll throw. Pressure comes on a deep drop. Loads up. Home run ball. Looking for Devontae Smith.
He's got it.
There he goes.
Yes.
He beats Isaiah Rodgers. He's down. He's in. Touchdown Philadelphia. There we go.
Oh, my gosh. On Zay.
All is forgiven. We're saved. It's fine. What a shot there on front of Isaiah Rodgers by Jalen Hurts to Devontae Smith. Let's
finally
go.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes.
Who drew up that play call?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh.
It's a double move.
And it's on Zay.
It's a little tiny out and up. He spins Isaiah Rodgers around, and one of the best deep ball throwers in the NFL. He got a lot of hate last week, Josh, but that was perfectly placed in stride, and there's the Eagle offense. Yes!
Thomas, that's insane. Okay, Zay had given up 96 yards this entire season. 96 yards. That one play just about doubled it. I mean, that's crazy. Okay, now we're feeling a little better. You needed that big time.
Oh, we needed that. Oh, my goodness, we needed that so bad. Extra point upcoming. Snap hold good. 21-9 Philadelphia. And we're waiting for a change in the 3rd quarter, Josh. A deep ball for a touchdown would definitely be exactly what the doctor ordered there. We said that multiple times today, right?
Yes.
That's what the doctor ordered there. Perfect. 21-9 Philadelphia. They go to commercial break. Wow, we needed that one. Holy cow.
Do that. Do more of that, please.
Please more of that. We will take it.
Oh yes.
Man.
Oh, that's so good.
Well, and now maybe the defense settle in. Give us something here. That would be nice.
It would, yes. I'm gonna do this Tyler super chat here just because of the timing of it, but then I'm gonna go back to everybody. I will get everyone in order. But just Tyler with 20 bomb, appreciate this. I owe you this one. My bad, fellas. Great ball from Hurts. Finally hit the big one. We will take it.
Finally did. We will take it. Yes, 100%. 100%.
Man, big one there to Smitty, too. Man. First date with a 5. All this BG talk, honestly, Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Not that I wouldn't appreciate it, but he has maybe a season if we're lucky.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we'll talk about Brandon Graham when they sign him tomorrow, because they will sign him tomorrow based on everything we've heard. But, if he, at worst, gives you some veteran leadership in the locker room, I'll take it, right? If that's what they need accountability in the locker room from a veteran that fixes everything, then we'll take it. Is he going to come out here and give you 6 sacks the rest of the way? I don't know if I'd put any money on that one. But at the same time, it's Brandon Graham. And we know that Brandon Graham is an Eagles legend. We know he thinks he's still in shape at 37. We know he thought he was balling out to start last season, Josh, until the injury against the Rams. I mean, he was probably their best edge rusher at that time. And then it became Hunt and Nolan Smith and the rest of, obviously Josh Sweat. But he was playing very well. Probably their second best edge rusher, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll definitely see what happens as he probably gets out there next week versus the Giants, which is pretty crazy.
He does.
Oh yeah, we need the song.
I forgot the song.
Give us the song.
I knew something was missing. Thank you to the chat for calling me out, reminded me. I know. Yes. I got it. We're just late on that.
Just a little late. It's fine.
Trying to update the scoreboard. Still in shock, honestly, because for the play and the big play. We're used to having a little build-up, right? Because there's no big explosive plays here. Come on now. We've got almost 2,000 likes. Drop a like on the stream if you haven't already. Thank you, Sean. EAGLES, Eagles.
Oh, man.
Frankie with a 5 on BG. Need BG to come back and lead this defensive line. Young Bucks have been slacking. Go Birds.
There you go. There you go.
Takes on that, too.
Maybe that's it.
5 from the Keller with the 5. This team just isn't good. Picking up new players and or retired players isn't going to fix anything, in my opinion.
Maybe.
Again, takes from both sides. Is there's a penalty now? What do we have?
The kick is short of the landing zone, so now they're going to ball at the 40. So, and just in case you were wondering if we have the worst special teams unit in America, it's definitely up there, and that's another good example. But I don't want
it probably is.
I don't want to Debbie Down us here because we'll definitely cannot complain.
I mean, geez, now it's like, all right, take the ball to the 40-yard line. Canucks with the 5. The Eagles are getting real lucky, but knowing this team, they will make winning extremely hard for themselves. Luck can only go so far.
Well, okay. I'll take a lucky win over a loss any day of the week, especially right now.
It was before the long throw. So Jalen, even though the eye test doesn't necessarily say this, Jalen has a perfect passer rating today.
Yes.
So.
All right, can the defense get a stop now? Here's a double reverse pass. They give it all the way back to Wentz. He's going to load up and throw left side, and that's going to be caught. Oh, no, dropped. Dropped by Hawkinson. Jalen Hunt and covers. There's a flag, though, and they might get pass interference on Hunt. That was a double reverse, flip back to Wentz. They were going to go for a deep shot, and they do get Hunt for pass interference, so it's basically going to be a 10-yard gain.
Okay. They got a big gain without having to complete anything. Yeah, not really looking, I guess, Hunt but that's not bad.
Really did anything terrible. Actually, a great knockdown of the football there. I mean, maybe illegal contact if you wanted to. I don't know if I see pass interference, but
he made a play on the ball.
Okay, yeah.
Tyler with 2, run sack, 3rd and long punt, back-to-back 3-and-outs was book it. This was before the long play, so that was the 20 that was owed.
Yes,
yes. Appreciate that, Tyler.
1st and 10 up to the Eagle 46. Wentz has been living in Eagle territory as of late. Here's a toss left side. Oh, it's blown up. Nakobe Dean at the 50. That's a loss of 5. Boy, does he look healthy, Josh? He's been really good today. Unbelievable. He was great right there.
Needed that
for a loss of 5. Put Scott on his butt. That was great.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a guy who suffered the patellar injury less than a year ago. I mean, man, the way he's playing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they wanted him. If who knows what the plan was of how many snaps or where but like the way he's playing and what he's shown so far, like, all right, stay out there.
Wow. Officially a loss of 4. Second down and 14 as Dean checks out Campbell in on this clear passing play. Wentz will throw here with an empty set across the middle, and he tackled immediately is Hawkinson. He gets about 7, so maybe 8. Let's call it third down and probably a long, 3rd and 4. He got more than I thought, but a good tackle there by Campbell and a third down upcoming. 7 minutes to go, 21-9 in the third quarter. Wentz is 15 of 24 for a $190 and 2 picks. Been a little bit better here as of late, though. Those interceptions came early. And now what do you have for 3rd and 4, Josh? Philly's been decent on third down today. Couple of interesting breaks have basically happened from the Vikings to take them off of a first down conversion. 6:38 to go, Wentz in the gun. From the Eagle 40. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure coming. Clean pocket. Wentz stops, throws left side. That's going to be caught. Wow, what a catch from Jalen Naylor. Right in front of Adoree Jackson. And Adoree is hurt, I think. I had really good coverage there. And Wentz threw a rocket on 3rd and 4, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, that was a wow. I mean, the fact that he hangs on to that and made the catch as low as it was to begin with.
And it looks like Adoree stayed in, so he looked like he was down, but he's good. First down and 10 at the Eagle 29. Wentz will throw again. Clean pocket underneath, caught Hawkinson, and he's going to have a first down across the 20. And, well, it's been the Eagle defense getting gashed a little bit here. They look good early, and now they've been struggling. And now I do think Adoree Jackson is hurt, and he is. He's on his back. He's not moving. I think he might have got concussed on this play.
He kind of went in with his head, too. Yeah.
And now you will get fresh haircut Keely Ringo will be the replacement here as they go to commercial break after the Adoree Jackson injury.
Oh, man. I don't know. We'll see if that works, I guess. Hopefully Adoree's all right, though. CJ with the 5. Carson Wentz is gift wrapping this game for us, and we're feasting on the opportunities. Game shouldn't be close at all.
Yeah.
Took advantage most recently, but yes.
Most recently. I mean, you got to give the Eagle offense credit for their 2 touchdown drives. Their 2 touchdown drives have been really good, but everything else has been pretty bad. So, got to do what you got to do.
Yep. Devontae with a 10. I can't keep seeing these baby wipe-ass play calls. We should be up by 30-plus. Tired of this offense being so basic and easy to read when we get a non-play call OC, and it's worse when the head coach doesn't call plays.
Yeah, well.
Again, this is right before the touchdown, but still, seen play calling be having its issues. Yes, Aisha, the 1 + 6 = 7. Touchdown. Let's freaking go. Keep the faith, everybody. Go Birds.
Thank you, Alicia. Yes.
And then CJ also came back to say, I stand corrected with the laughing emoji. So from earlier, again, we saw the touchdown. Fade into game, he says, see, it's not Hurts, it's play calling, RELAX, relax.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Hurts is definitely, I was asked by this, but, off camera by one of my friends, how worried about you about Jalen Hurts? I was like, he's probably 4 or 5 on the offensive list. Behind Saquon, behind the running game, behind the play calling. I mean, he's definitely down on the list. When he's had time and open receivers, he's not missed a lot of them. I know we go back to that one miss earlier in the season, but he's been really good. When he's had guys open, he's been really good. Not perfect. Obviously, the giant interception might have cost them that game. They were going down to make it a 1-score game, but I don't know. He's definitely down on my list of problems. Not that he's been the MVP of the league so far, but
Sure, yeah, you're right. But yeah, I'm not concerned about Jalen either. Matt with the 10 bomb. Appreciate that. Rodgers is washed. Viking traditions. I guess Vikings traditions with Rodgers. LOL.
I guess all the we should have kept Isaiah Rodgers stuff dies a little bit today after he got work from
a little bit.
Whatchamacallit. Oh, Adoree's still slow to get up here. Oh, he did sit up and then they got him off. So this is a head or a neck injury for sure.
It looks like he leaned with his head.
Yeah, it's not what you want to do. That's tough. Okay, yeah, that looked rough. So prayers to Adoree Jackson that he's okay. Is a first down. He actually just got off the field now, and so finally, looks like we could get back to playing. But we'll see what happens with Adoree Jackson. Nope, they're in a commercial break, so he was down for longer than I thought.
Okay, we'll see.
Right,
Red Scorpion with a 5. You guys, the Birds spokesman, you set the tone. Be more positive, gentlemen. Go Birds. Red one out. Okay.
I mean, I think as far as Eagle people, we're pretty positive. I mean, we still don't like when it's bad. But I would argue we're one of the more positive people out there. But, I see what you're saying. I'm positive it's 21-9. I mean, hey, they're
For
winning.
sure, yeah.
I'll take it.
Well, that's what we were saying a second ago. It's like, look, they're still winning. The positive is you got Wentz. Maybe they can keep it up. Who knows? We have seen slight changes in play calling. And that's what we said earlier. So, yeah, and David here with the 2. Never mind. F it, keep Hurts. I effing love Philly.
Okay.
So,
Well, there you go.
From back about Tanner McKee to all of a sudden, Hurts is him. So it
Right.
doesn't take much. Emotions run high, especially during a game. Ethan with a 5. I know we will win because I had my pregame ritual of Publix fried chicken. I didn't have the last 2 weeks, though. So my bad, guys.
Okay.
I'll say... or I'll stay on top of it now from now on.
I was going to say,
Okay.
yeah. So we have you to blame for all of our problems. It's not and the Publix fried chicken. So enjoy.
Ethan, don't change that. You have to keep this up the rest of the season. Publix fried
for
chicken.
real.
Never again. Don't go off script. First State with a 5. Just to clarify, that was not... not a BG diss. I love BG. Just don't want to ignore the problem because he is here. And no, that's
Totally fine.
I got
Totally fine.
what you were saying. Yes, that's the way that I took it too. Is it's just like, okay, cool, he helps, but is it the ultimate like now we don't need to make a trade? I don't think so. You were hearing of the Eagles and speculation of them calling about trades or seeing about different individuals, and this was back when Zadarius Smith was here. So I don't think it changes because Zadarius retires, and if BG replaces Zadarius, you're still in the same spot, if not worse. I mean, we could argue who's going to make more of an impact, but if not worse than you were before. So I'm with you. I don't think that it changes your mindset of like, are we going to make a trade or not for an edge? If Howie was already under that impression. 2 from Leon. If Ringo touches the field, we're screwed. Well, he's about to.
Well, he's about to because Adoree actually is walking to the locker room, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
And it looks like he probably was just concussed a little bit and seems to be okay. But yes, Keely Ringo with no more dreadlocks. He cut everything off. Nice clean shaved head, basically. Looks good. Nice high and tight, whatever you want to call it. He looks good. But he's out there. We'll see if it speeds him up a little bit.
Don't recognize him, but he is there.
He's in at the bottom. 1st and 10 though at the 19. Back in the red zone is Carson Wentz. 3 field goals, no touchdowns so far today. As Wentz will take the snap and give the handoff up the middle, and a good tackle there by Jalen Carter after a gain of 4, maybe 5. As that was Scott up the middle. Been the featured guy here on this drive, 2nd down and 5. And they're going to go hurry up, actually. Interesting. Okay, so up to the 14. They go hurry up. Wentz under center. Scott the lone setback. Try to jump Philadelphia off sides. Didn't get him. Now he's going to check something at the line. Wentz is 16 of 25 for 302. 2 picks has been his problem. And has had some really errant throws in the red zone. He'll throw here, though, on 2nd and 5. Stops, fires, right side, caught. That's going to be Addison. He's going to have a first down at the 5 and tackled out of bounds by Reed Blankenship. Be 1st and goal from the 5.
All right.
Come on. Can you hold him to another field goal? It feels like eventually the dam's going to break. Eventually they're going to score a touchdown in the red zone. Been here 3 times and have not been able to punch it in. 4:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Philadelphia up 21-9. This snap comes from the Philly 5. Wentz in the gun. Scott to his right. Naylor in motion. They're going to run Scott up the middle, and he is going to be short. What a tackle. Drew Makuba.
Yes.
Ringo came in there to help out. I thought he was going to run Makuba right over. Got 2 yards and then stood up. And been a problem for the undersized Makuba in this game and this season. But that was a good tackle there, 2nd and goal.
Yeah, I'm with you. I saw that initially and felt like momentum-wise, he's just going to easily get in. But Makuba goes low. Ringo up high. Stop him short.
Yeah, actually good tackle there by Keely Ringo, who is a very big corner. Doesn't play like it sometimes. It's a knock on him. He was just pretty solid there. 2nd down and goal from the 3. That gets the clock to keep running. 3:48 to go. Wentz motions out. Here comes a Wildcat snap. Mason is in the gun. Takes the snap. He's going to run. Left side. Tries to get around the edge. Can he do it? No. Tackled by Bond and Makuba at the 1. Wow. I thought he had the edge there. That was really close.
Ooh, man.
Very close.
Shows you the speed of Bond and Q to be able to get there and finish and hold him off from scoring.
Wow. Okay. Well, 3rd and goal from the 1, though. I mean, they are right there. It was Makuba, actually. Yeah. Wow.
Oh, Makuba,
and he was literally like a half a yard short. He got real close. Oh, they replay assisted for a touchdown? Really? Wow. So they're going to replay assist and call it a touchdown. Wow. Okay, so I guess they can't replay it to check. I thought he was short for sure. Wow, touchdown.
I mean, the angle that they show us is not right down the line, but it looks like even where the ball hits is like a couple inches short. But this is a better angle right here.
Let's see. Yeah, it did. It did break by the nose of the football, barely. And there you go. There's finally a red zone touchdown for the Vikings. They've been knocking on the door all day. I thought Bond had a good play there. Not the case. So that will make it 21-15. The point after will make it 21-16. So still over or more than a field goal ahead as the Reichert extra point is up and good. 21-16. And so Philadelphia has had the lead the entire day, but they're going to need to go down and score again, Josh, because right now the defense has been on its heels in the second half, and they're going to have to go ahead and make sure that they wrap this one up. Oh, man. All right.
I mean, you're only asking your defense to try to stop 50 yards or so because the special teams has been so bad. But
yes, that's the other thing too.
Field.
Can they actually not give up 50 yards on a return, and can they actually get vice versa, good field position on offense?
Anything, please.
All right. Well, 3:38 to go. Still waiting for them to kick this one off as they reviewed that for a while and confirmed that it officially is a touchdown. And that was another good drive. And they ran the football well, threw the football well. Wentz, those two early picks, I thought maybe he'd unravel. He settled down very nicely.
Maybe they can run Saquon.
Yeah, that would be nice. A Saquon rushing touchdown would, oh my goodness, that would do wonders for all of our sanity.
Please.
Just wonders as the kick is away and returnable by Gibson from the 5. Gibson 10, Gibson 20, 25, and lowers the shoulder to the 30, and there looks like to be no flags, which is huge.
Okay.
We will take that to the bank. No flags. So we get good field position at the 30.
Yep. Edgar with a 5. Okay. Can we bring Eli Ricks back? It can't be any worse than Ringo, Jackson, or even Bennett, besides he knows Fangio's schemes.
Well, the fact that they chose to cut Ringo while they're having cornerback problems tells you what they think of him. Let's just say that.
Yep.
Tells you exactly what they think of him.
Cougar Kangaroo, O&D are teethless with so many fangs. Also, Cup with a 5. This game makes me feel better in a strange way because it's so obvious offensive play calling issue is the issue, and defense is personnel.
Yeah, well, interesting. It's an interesting take. Here we go, though. First down, fresh off the deep ball to Smitty from the 30. Hurts takes the snap, toss right, Saquon. Tries to get around the edge and does. Spins through a tackle for 4, maybe 5. There was Cameron Latu, our favorite makeshift fullback and special teams extraordinaire with a good edge sealing block and a positive first down run for 4.
Oh, keep doing that, you know? It's going to keep working. So
all right, 4,700. Yep. Looks like it's a concussion. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I was going to say 4,700 people watching between both streams. Appreciate you guys there. 21-16 Philadelphia, 2nd and 5. So they move the ball up to the 35-yard line. Barkley the lone setback. 3 tight end look. Hurts takes the snap, turn, give Barkley up the middle. Big hole. There goes Saquon Barkley. There's his biggest run of the day. Up to the 48-yard line. Oh, there's a flag. Oh, my gosh. Oh, it's a hold on Philadelphia. Because of course it is, right? And they're going to get Tyler Steen.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
It's just, it's sad because at this point, like as soon as we see a run, I'm waiting for it. And you see like a big hole or whatnot, but there's a defensive guy like raising his hands. And so then immediately it's like, okay, well, where's the hold? Like, where's it going to be from?
Brutal.
Absolutely brutal.
Every single time. And again, now it gets you behind the sticks, right? So 2nd and 5, would have had a first down, and now it's going to be 2nd down and 14, and Barkley checks out of the game. And that's execution, right? It's not play calling. They had the right play called, and they executed it poorly.
Yep.
2nd and 14. Hurts is 11 for 13 for 170. Might have been a little uglier than the numbers suggest, but he's definitely been accurate as Tank Bigsby checks in. Ball at the 26-yard line. Blitz comes delayed. Hurts sees it, throws out underneath, caught in the backfield. Bigsby, and he's going to lose yardages. Well, he got back to the line of scrimmage. This is the Eagle offense, though, right? They get a positive run on a first down. They finally get a big Saquon run. Penalty backs them up. They go nowhere on 2nd and long, and now it's 3rd and 15. They're probably going to go 3 and out. This is the excruciating life of an Eagle fan watching this garbage in exact situations like this. This is why people are so fed up with Philadelphia, because they keep doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, any play call is not it's not helping, but then any penalty, you shoot yourself in the foot. It's like every single time.
0 for 5 on 3rd down today. Just in case you're wondering if it's been any better this week, the answer is no. 3rd and 15, lined against the 40. Hurts in the gun. Takes the snap with 1 to go in the play clock. 4-man pressure. Steps up a dirty pocket. Sidesteps another man. Still rolling. Now he's going to fire. And it's caught Smitty, but there's a flag. And you wonder what this is going to be. It's going to be on Philadelphia. That would have been a 30-yard gain. It's coming back.
Wait.
Oh, no, it's illegal contact on the defense.
Oh,
wow.
Thank goodness.
Everyone was saying he was holding.
Woo.
Oh, my goodness. They converted. How about that? I was wrong. 3rd and 15. They're good for 30. There's Smitty.
To Smitty.
Wow. So they called illegal contact on whoever was guarding A.J. Brown. What's crazy, though, Josh, is a lot of the big gainers today, besides the deep ball to Smitty, have been scramble drill, right? And it was clearly illegal contact on A.J. Brown. He got shoved to the ground there. All right, well, that's huge. So 1st down and 10. 28 yards was that final conversion on 3rd and 15. They finally get a 3rd down conversion. They're 1 for 6. Ball up to the 47-yard line of Minnesota. Hurts under center. Barkley back in. Maybe a home run ball coming for him. Jalen calls for the football. Takes the snap, play action, deep drop pressure coming. Steps up. Now he's going to fire across the middle, and that's going to be caught. Devontae Smith took a shot. Hung on.
Catch.
And there's a flag for a helmet-to-helmet hit. This is going to be a 30-yarder plus 15 more. It's the Smitty day today. Oh, my goodness. Let's make sure he catches it, though. Let's make sure he just survives the ground. Big throw by Jalen across the middle, though. Rough pocket, steps up. Let's make sure he caught it. Oh, yeah, he did. He did. I didn't see the helmet-to-helmet blow. I thought he hit Smitty's shoulder. Yeah, that's not a helmet-to-helmet hit. That shouldn't be a penalty. He took a shot, but it was to his chest.
Yeah. Still, though, what a catch. I mean, to be able to hang on there.
It's going to be a big first down.
It's a bang-bang play.
Yep. We will still take it either way. Oh, man, this is a very big drive. This is so good.
Man, and Jalen just barely threads the needle. He's honestly a little bit late on that throw coming over it because he had him earlier if he hits it.
Looks like they just picked the flag up, right? They didn't give us any announcement that they did, but they officially picked it up. Yeah, so ball up to the 27-yard line of Minnesota. Hurts in the gun, motions Saquon out of it, takes the snap, he'll throw again. 4-man pressure, takes the takes the pass, throws underneath to Dallas Goedert for 5. Gets gang tackled at about the 24-yard line. And that should take us to the end of quarter number 3 as the Birds are in the red zone or knocking on the door. Oh, they will have to snap the ball one more time, actually. So we'll get one more snap on 2nd and 5 before the end of the 3rd quarter. Any points here is incredible, Josh. Anything here really helps out.
That it does. Still, we keep saying it. I mean, I guess maybe the defense is preparing for it, so you're doing some of these play actions, which has helped and worked, so we'll take it. But Saquon, at some point.
Offset eye, toss left Saquon, 2nd down and 5, tries to get around the edge and comes forward to the line of scrimmage, and he got tackled for a gain of nothing, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So 21-16, they'll switch sides. Barkley, for those wondering, that was carry number 12 for 36 yards, which is nuts that is the number we're going to. Devontae Smith, 8 for 162. He has been
insane.
The man today, which is crazy. He has been the guy.
I liked the play call there, though. It didn't work.
Outside
toss,
run just didn't work. Yeah. Outside run just didn't work. As we are on commercial break.
Man, have a day, though, Smitty. That was big time.
I know. Massive. Oh, man. Fourth quarter coming.
Change over the scoreboard. Got a couple super chats as well. Appreciate you guys. We're almost to 2,000 likes. Almost gotten there. Where was the other one? Oh, yes. G with a 10. Relax, dudes. I'm heading home to put on my old Wentz jersey right now. That thing is cursed.
Okay.
But it's the only way I know how to ensure he 100% chokes.
Yeah, well, okay.
That's a good point. Yes.
Yeah, that is a good point.
Not a bad idea. I like that. Canucks with
It
a
really
5.
isn't.
No matter what they do, they just shoot themselves in the foot. This was earlier too, but yes, we've seen some frustration, some difficulties. They're moving the ball. They're in a great spot now. I mean, it's 3rd and 5, so it's obviously going to be crucial coming off of or the first play of the fourth quarter. Excuse me. But man, if they can, I mean, touchdown obviously is where you're wanting to go, but even 3 points, you're feeling better about it score wise. You go up by 7. Or 8, excuse me. So it's still, 1 possession game. But yeah, if they get a touchdown here, that would be, 2 possession game. Get the running game at some point, maybe. Jay with a 2. Jason Kelce can play guard better than Steen. Maybe like
I don't know about that, but for legends coming back, I would not expect Jason Kelce to be one of those. So just FYI. Would not expect that.
Lost a little bit of weight.
Just a little bit, yeah. Lost a lot of weight.
He had the, Tita says, all Wentz jerseys are cursed. Okay, so, well, fun fact, though. There's a way to turn the Wentz jersey into maybe not a cursed one, because I did the makeshift with the Wentz jersey, turned it into an A.J. Brown jersey, as you know.
That's right.
And I've worn it for 2 NFC championship games that we have obliterated the competition.
We have won.
Yes, there's a way. But for now, absolutely. If you have your Wentz jersey, maybe go get it. Maybe put it on. We got one more quarter.
One more quarter. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 5. So a field goal makes it an 8-point game here. A touchdown, it obviously doesn't seal it, but it makes it a 2-score game. As we have 5,000 people watching between both streams. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Subscribe, drop a like. Plenty of Eagles stuff happening this week, including giveaways. Hurts in the gun. Line to gain is a 17. Barkley to his left. Blitz being shown. Will they come? Hurts stamps his right foot. They back out. They're going to run Barkley on 3rd and 5, and he lost a yard. Gosh, they could not run the football.
And that's Toth, by the way, that gets beat immediately. Like,
obviously, you kick a field goal here, right? Like, obviously, they can't go for it. They must.
Yeah,
kick
you
it.
have
They
to.
will at 4th and 5. So, the running game, right? The passing game seems to be much better today. At least hit on some deep shots, but the running game is going to be continued to question. I mean, how many weeks are we going to go without 100-yard rushing for Saquon Barkley? It's crazy. Elliott, 6 for 6 on the year today. This will be number 7, 42-yarder. This is an important one. He needs to make sure he hits this one. Snap, hold, kick up, and he missed it.
Oh, my gosh.
He missed it. Wide right. So I jinxed him. I said 6 for 6, and he needed to make it, and he missed it. So they do all of that, Josh, and they get nothing. And now it's 21-16, and a touchdown could burn them. Oh, boy. That is great. That is great. My goodness. Do not lose this game, guys. Please don't lose this game.
And it looked like a good snap and good hold, really. Like,
it looked fine. It looked fine.
The distance is obviously not an issue, especially from that range, but just a lot of times his kick has a draw on it, and I guess that's what he was expecting. It just never came back. Stayed outright.
Oh, my goodness. All right, defense has been getting torched, too, and now you got the ball at the 32-yard line is the Vikings. You got to get a stop. Got to get a stop here. Got to do something. Pistol, Wentz, from his own 32, 14-15 to go. Takes the snap, they'll run Mason up the middle, and he's going to have a nice gain of 9, because of course he does. Eagles can't run on offense, and they can't stop the run on defense. That is the story of our lives so far this season. 2nd down and 2. He got 8.
Come on, D.
Unbelievable. 2nd and 2 of the 40. Wentz under center. Mason the lone setback. Jefferson's been quiet in the second half. He's at the bottom with Q plastered all over him. Wentz checks something at the line. 27 passes, 18 completions for 220. He's going to throw on a play action. Deep drop, steps up, fires across the middle. That's caught wide open. Addison working on Ringo to the Eagle 35. And in 2 plays, they're down to the Eagle 35. Boy.
It's pretty easy. Pretty easy on Ringo there. Wentz with enough time to sit back and just kind of wait on that route to develop. Jen 50 earlier with a 2. Saquon isn't working right now, fellas. Yep, they didn't, unfortunately. First date with a 2. Yet again, play calling screws us. Yep, and O-line just not getting any sort of push at all. And then Tristan JD losing weight has actually hurt. Our run D is crap. JD's been good. I think it's other areas, unfortunately.
Wentz to throw. Deep drop throws. That's going to be caught. Wide open is Addison, all the way down to the 15. Working on Q. Another big gainer for Jordan Addison, and they're back in the red zone. 3 plays in the red zone. We all want to talk about the offense, and that's totally fair. But defensively, they're getting torched, and the offense just went into the red zone, and they could have put up points to go up 8, and they missed a field goal. Get a stop. This defense has been completely worked the past 3/4 of a game? And Wentz has been clean in the pocket. First down. Addison's
Surprising.
5 for 94. Ball at the Eagle 15. Wentz under center. Mason the lone setback. They'll toss to him to the left. Tries to get around the edge, and finally a stop. And there's DeJean with a loss of 3. DeJean and Nakobe Dean in there on the stop, and that was much needed. Second down, and that'll at least back them up. Remember, they are down 5, and so a field goal would not give them the lead. Unbelievable. Oh, man.
Come on, D.
Second down and 12.
Get a stop.
Come on, defense. 11-13 to go, back up to the 16. Wentz takes the snap. Dirty pocket, fires underneath, caught, and then immediately tackled there by Zach Bond as Justin Jefferson to the 10. So here comes a third down and about 5, maybe 4, as Wentz is approaching 270 yards through the air. 29 passes. 3rd and 5 officially. And this is about as important as they come in terms of third downs in an early fourth quarter with 11 minutes to go. 21-16 Philadelphia. Bird offense has been much improved in the second half, but the defense has gotten worse with each drive. What does Wentz have here? He's 3 for 3 on this drive so far. In the gun. Mason to his right. Line to gain is the 5. This snap will come from the 10. Takes the snap. Looking left. Pump fakes. He's hit. He's sacked. Oh, got him. Oh,
yes!
It's Moro Jomo out of nowhere. What a sack. That's
my gosh.
Massive sack there. Oh, my goodness. And that will force a field goal. What a stop. Just when you needed it. Oh, man, they needed that so bad. Boy, I didn't even see a Jomo get close. It's like he just dove out of nowhere and got Wentz's legs.
Yeah, he just goes ahead and kind of one little rip through or a toss aside for his defender, and that's it. Wentz brought down. It's been way too long since we've seen those. I mean,
literally.
Sacks has not been what this Eagles defensive line, but there you go. That's what is that, second sack, or is that the first official sack? I don't know if they classify that fumble.
I think that's the first official sack. Right guard is good from 35, up and good. So 21-19. So at least they don't give up a touchdown to surrender the lead. But with 10:06 to go, they are going to need more points, Josh, because this offense is this defense is absolutely just sliding right now.
Yep, but doing just enough. We'll take it. Still the lead. Got the sack. Wentz has been sacked at least 3 sacks in almost every game for Wentz. Really for the Vikings as a whole.
Yes.
But Eagles only one, at least is one. They've had their opportunities. It's just every single game we say the same thing.
Yep, every single game, literally.
All right, offense, time to show up. First date with 2 saying somebody put AJ on a milk carton because he's lost. We have not seen much of AJ Brown.
1
2
catch.
targets.
1 catch. Oh, boy. Yeah,
It's a big touchdown for his catch, but that was it.
It
Otherwise,
was,
nothing.
but that was it. Yeah, you thought it was going to kickstart him, and it didn't kickstart him.
Lone Trot with a 2. Barkley is suffering from the Madden curse.
Something. It's something. I mean, geez, I don't think any of us thought it would be this bad. If I would have said he would start 7 straight weeks without a 100-yard game, you thought I was crazy. No one would have guessed that.
It's like the curse for like everyone on the team, unfortunately. I mean, that's what it seemed like and felt like, because we've had the offensive line that's playing like they're, like the Titans' offensive line. I mean, just there's just no excuse. For some reason, they can't get the push that we've always seen them to get every single season. But still in this one, fortunately, got a shot. Up 2. Offense going to get the ball. It is time.
Oh, man. They cannot go 3 and out. Cannot go 3 and out. Still in commercial break, by the way. Still waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Other scores around the league. We haven't done that in a while. Bears 23-14, early fourth quarter over the Saints. Dolphins just threw a pick in the red zone. The Browns have had a rushing touchdown. It's 31-6. So the Dolphins are probably firing their head coach. Patriots 31-13. 5 to go in the fourth versus Tennessee. 31-0. Chiefs over the Raiders. And then Panthers 13. The Jets have benched their starting quarterback Justin Fields for Tyrod Taylor. It's not helped, though. 13-3 Carolina over the winless Jets. So fun times for the Dolphins and Jets right now. It's really, it could be much worse, I guess, is the positive today. Okay, so we're back from commercial break. They were showing how great Cooper DeJean did in coverage there of that sack. And so credit to both the back end and the front side of this defense. But the problem right now, is that Philadelphia only has a 2-point lead. And it's 10:06 to go. So your possessions are definitely at a premium now as Reichert send this one away, returnable by Gibson. They need points on this drive, Josh. Gibson to the 10, to the 20, Gibson to the 25, and he's going to be tackled at the 30. But he's definitely been an improvement over Tank Bigsby so far. I'd say so. He's not been bad.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, here we go.
It's not that hard to be an improvement.
That last drive. Could they just hit on a Saquon rushing touchdown, Josh? Would that be crazy? What I wouldn't do for a 70-yard Saquon rushing touchdown right now would be insane.
Yeah, I know. I kind of like both ways. Like beggars can't be choosers, so like
I know
either
anything.
way. But I was gonna say a 70-yard touchdown run, or maybe just like 8 runs over the course of this drive that just keep on 7 yards, 8 yards, 7 yards, and finally results in a score. You take off clock. Oh, come on.
Ball at the 30, up 2. Hurts under center. Bunch formation at the bottom. They're going to run out of this, and they lost 3 yards. Oh, my gosh. First down runs.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't mind the play call of run. You have Saquon Barkley, and you have this supposed good offensive line. That one is an outside run. That is an outside zone run. That's not going in the inside. Look at this play call here. As soon as they run it, you have 2 offensive linemen at the snap that get beat by their guy. Look, it takes what, half a second, and they're already turning around trying to run back to their guy. Saquon can't do it. Play calling can't do anything about that. Saquon can't do anything about that. There's no excuse. Right. It's so bad.
Unbelievable. It's crazy how bad Landon Dickerson has been this year, and that was a good example. Brett Toast not helping. Loss of 3. 2nd and 13. Hurts in the gun. Blitz being shown. Will they come? Yes, they do. Hurts to throw. He's hitting the back. He's always going to get away from it. Still rolling. Still rolling. Now he's going to fire it out of bounds, incomplete. Boy, he got lucky he didn't get strip sacked there. Holy cow. But now you're staring at 3rd and 13 and a possible very quick 3 and out. And this is the story, though, right? Bad run on first down that goes nowhere. Incomplete pass for nothing on 2nd down, and now 3rd and long. They got lucky last possession to at least convert a 3rd and 15, but now you're in the exact same hole. 3rd and 13 now.
The offensive line is so bad. I mean, Mailata there gives up. Thankfully, Hurts escapes it, but Mailata gives up the pressure to Grenard, and it's not like Jalen took a super deep drop there. He's staying where he's on the spot. He could step up a little bit, but Mailata just gets beat.
3rd and 13 line against the 40. Hurts takes the snap with a 4-man pressure. Steps up in a very dirty pocket. He's going to have to bail, and now he gets around the edge. Hurts rolling right. Stops, fires, and caught. Oh, AJ got it. First down.
Yes.
Oh, that's huge. That's good for 15. What a throw and catch there. That was massive. Oh, we needed that so badly.
That is insane. Oh, my gosh.
Wow.
That is all
Once
just
again,
backyard football.
Scramble drill, and it has come back to the football, and AJ catches it. Oh, that was so important. Wow. So they back-to-back drives. They convert a huge 3rd and long. Now they'll run out of shotgun to Barkley. Nice hole there. Wow, there's Saquon for 7.
Hey.
How often can you say that? We will take it. 2nd down and 3, and they're up close to the 50. And they eat clock, Josh. Goodness, remember that. 2nd catch for AJ on the day. That was the most important one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Can't say that very often. 2. That is probably Saquon's 4th longest run of the entire season, it feels like.
I think so. For 8. 2nd and 2. Hurts over 230 on the day. 16 of 19. He's got 2 touchdowns. 1 more might seal this game. Come on. Under center. Extra tackle is Fred Johnson. They're going to run Barkley, spins through 1 man, and he's going to have a first down That should have been a loss of 4. Mailata got blown up
Golly.
again, and Saquon spun around for 6. That was all Barkley. Mailata just standing there. He got beat and then just stood there. And Saquon is slow to get up.
Oh, no.
Is up, but he's slow. And he's very gingerly limping, and now he goes to one knee. Oh, boy. Oh, man. He's huffing and puffing like crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's really mad, too. Oh, boy. Oh, this could be bad. Oh, please don't be bad. What happened? Did he get rolled up on?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Did he, like something with that ankle maybe, or?
Let's see. He's walking off the field. He looks okay. I didn't see anything that looked bad. He goes to the sideline, though. He did get off. He's testing the ankle right now is what he's doing.
Oh, he's looking at shoulder?
Oh, is that what they're doing? Oh, yeah, they're looking at the shoulder. Interesting. He's in pain, but he doesn't look. I mean, are they popping it back in? Is the question. And now he's still staying there. At least it's not his lower body. I thought it was a lower body.
That's
all right. Well, Barkley's out. Yeah, they're popping that thing back in for sure. That's exactly what they were doing. And now he's going to go to the blue medical tent. All right, first down though. Back in comes Tank Bigsby. Remember, no A.J. Dillon today. They healthy scratched into Viking territory at the 48. Play action, deep drop. Hurts rolls to his left, steps up, fires across the middle. Wide open, Smitty. Smitty at the 30. Smitty down to the 26-yard line. It's been all Smitty. Unbelievable. He was as open as they come.
What a game for Smitty here. I mean, good gosh. We got, what is it, 183 yards, 9 catches?
He's absolutely dominating. Devontae Smith versus the Vikings. In his career, he's been the Viking killer. Oh, what a throw by Hurts. Wide open, too. How about that? You do not get that very often. Back in a field goal range. That's what you need to at least make it a 5-point game again. 1st and 10. Hurts is over 255. 6:46 to go running clock. Ball all the way down to the 26-yard line. Tank Bigsby. No, is that Saquon? Saquon's back in. Hurts takes the snap. Blitz coming. He'll throw. Looks right. Throws right. AJ got him. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Yes.
Oh, a seam route.
2?
Yes. There it is.
Are you serious?
Oh, my goodness.
Hey.
What a throw. What a throw.
Again. Let's go. How about that?
Oh, my goodness. What a drive. That could be a season-saving drive right there, Josh. That was as gutsy as they come. What a throw and catch here. Just a little mini post, barely. You could basically call it a seam, and he threw it right in there. Right in there.
AJ and Smitty. Yeah, perfect ball placement.
Oh, my goodness.
AJ beating his man. Jalen trusting him.
Massive. 6:35 to go, and Philadelphia's back up 2 scores. Extra point coming to make it a 9-point game. Oh, we needed that one so badly. Unbelievable.
This is a crucial extra point.
Yes, it is. Elliott comes up, and that time he makes it. And so now it is officially a 2-score game. 6:35 to go, 28-19 Philadelphia. Okay. Oh, boy. How about that?
Come on, baby.
Jeez.
We're back.
This is crazy. This is just crazy.
Offense going. I mean, taking advantage there, too. Jalen, 281, 3 touchdowns. He has it's weird because you watch the game, and if I were to ask you this, you'd probably say, no, there's no chance. But Jalen has a perfect passer rating. He has a perfect passer rating in this game. But it's just kind of looked
pretty crazy
most of the game. It's
pretty crazy.
So strange.
You can make the argument that the passing attack
Eagles
is much better. It's the run game is at least the main issue right now. But the passing attack has been much improved this game. Much improved.
Having their answers. Whew, that is exactly what we needed.
Just what we needed.
Come on.
Holy cow.
Got a couple super chats as well. We're 4 likes away from 2,000. 4 likes away.
Okay.
4 people are active that have not hit the like button. You could surely do that. Drop a like.
Surely.
Good with the 2. Can we stop running? It's become a liability. This was earlier, but it has become a liability with the way the offensive line is. It doesn't matter. It's been proven. Outside zone, inside zone, they've had issues. It's been just not successful. First State, did the milk carton work? I guess it did because there's AJ. We hadn't seen him basically all game, and then all of a sudden you need him, and he answers. So let's go. Traumatic with a 2. Tecmo Bowl level playbook from a lot of it. But they got 28 points now. It's
Yes.
7 from the defense.
And let's be real. The last 2 throws and catches were not off target or off script or rolling around. It was
we actually
in the
had
middle, AJ in the middle, and it was actually good. Listen, we got to take what we get.
Some
right?
sort of
we
credit. Yes,
we'll
absolutely
take what we get.
Absolutely. Andrew with a 5. I know it feels like we never say this, but Hurts is putting this team on his back. He's been playing pretty dang good today. He's had a couple backyard ball throws as well. Like we said, kind of just scramble drill, make something happen. B2B with a 5. I feel like this game was saved by players making something out of nothing. There's been a lot of that, yes. But as Thomas said, too, we do give credit for the couple instances of the play calling, because without those, that does not actually happen. Rolla with a 5. Thanks to AJ, I won 127. Take a 5 since... Oh, we appreciate that. Okay, 5 from the 127 they won on the parlay, I guess. This is
there
how I
you
got
go.
the news. Let's
okay.
go.
How about that? We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Good for you. Jalen's Ultraman with a 5. Jalen's new route is the seam route. Maybe the favorite. He's hit it. Definitely hit it multiple times. Yeah, I got you with the seam. Yeah. And then Aisha with the 5. I need our Eagles fam to keep the faith in the Birds and the Eagles. Our O-line is banged up. Hurts can pass when he has time. Need to get healthy. Go Birds.
As this is returnable by Price to the 27. All right, here we go. Not a lot of time. 6:30, right? Time is the problem.
Yep.
Time is the problem. Man.
All right.
They needed it. This was such a must-win today, Josh, especially as the game progressed, too, right? When that missed field goal happened, and it was suddenly a 2-point game, this became as like, you must win this game to save the season. I just had that feeling. This feels just like the Brown game last year. I mean, literally just like the Brown game last year.
Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. They're just kind of doing enough.
Here we go.
Got a chance.
6:30 to go from the 28. 9-point Eagle lead. Wentz in the gun. 2 picks on the day. He's been red hot in the second half. Takes the snap. 4-man pressure. Looks right. Throws right. That's going to be caught. Addison pushed out of bounds there by Quinyon Mitchell. That'll be a gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3.
They're going to go quick.
Got to go quick. Yep. Clock will still move because obviously you don't get any stoppages until the 4-minute mark in the fourth quarter. New NFL rules past couple seasons. 2nd down and 4 now. That gets Addison up to 100. 6 for 100 right now. And really, they've done a great job on Justin Jefferson today. I know there's 6 minutes left. He's had a couple of, catch and runs, but they've done a very good job on Justin Jefferson. It's Addison that's been the breakout player so far. 2nd and 4 under 6 to go. Fourth quarter. Ball at the 34. Wentz takes the snap. Delay pressure comes off the edge. Very clean pocket. Throws back left side. And is another catch by Addison. That one good for 15 in front of Ringo. And that will continue. No, that'll stop the clock because he got out of bounds. We'll continue to run. 5:40, 5:39 to go. Oh, man. All right. Here we go. First down up to the 49-yard line. 5:26 to go. 5:25 to go. Wentz in the gun with Mason to his left. Philly's got 6 defensive linemen. They only bring 4. Wentz steps up, loads up, home run ball, right side looking for, incomplete. Try to get Jefferson. That was really good coverage there by Mitchell. 2nd down and 10. I think Q's been fine today. Not a problem.
Yep. Running lockstep. Reed also very close there, so good play.
All right, Wentz has been 12 for 14 in the second half. There's only a second miss there for 131. Much better than his interception-heavy first half there. 2nd down and 10, though. Down 9. All right, 5:16 to go. Clock stopped on the incompletion. Ball at the Viking 49. Takes the snap. Wentz pressured. Steps up in the pocket. Dumps underneath. That's caught, and that is going to be the other tight end. Oh, no, the ball came out at the end. They're going to call incomplete. That was Bond and Dean. They're trying to get Thielen there. Been a while since we called his name. It'll be 3rd and 10 as the clock stops with 5:08 to go.
Come on. Big 3rd down.
5:08 as Sirianni pulled the red flag out of his pocket. Looks like he's not going to challenge it, though. Yeah, I would be surprised if that was a turnover. So smartly, he puts the red handkerchief back into his right pocket. 5:08 to go. Ham checks in as the 3rd down back here for Carson Wentz's Vikings. They need 10 for a fresh set of downs. The line to gains the Eagle 41. Wentz 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock, barely gets it off. 4-man pressure coming, clean pocket, steps up. Now he can run. He's going to get hit. Breaks the tackle. There goes Carson Wentz, and he's got a first down and a lot more. And Carson Wentz goes forward for a gain of 15. I think Keely Ringo hurt Moro Ojomo. I think Keely Ringo just vaulted himself into Moro Ojomo and took him out. Great.
Yep, he was leading helmet first to hit Wentz, and Wentz ducks down, and then he
goodness gracious
drills Ojomo in the chest. This is the thing here, though. There's two guys that are able to get a hand on him and can't bring him down for either a sack or, like, if he picks up a yard or two, fine. You know, it's 4th and 8.
I know. They had a chance there.
Oh, my gosh.
Clock stops, 4:53 to go for the injury to Ojomo, and they're looking at that left pec shoulder area as Ringo went right at him. The good news is it's a 9-point game, right? I mean, that is the best news of the day, is that it is a 9-point game, which means that you technically can even give up points here and still feel pretty good about where you're at.
Yeah. It'd be nice to just, take care of it here to begin with, but unfortunately, seems to be the case. We come down to these one-possession games.
Seems like it, yep.
Favorite with a 2, now hop off of Jalen Hurts. All right.
Yeah, I think people will a little bit. I don't know if they will officially, but I think they will a little bit. Taking one more look here at Ojomo. Yeah, I'm surprised Keely Ringo's okay. That looked brutal.
Man, yeah, especially like just helmet
Ojomo's
first
up.
And everything.
Yep, he's up. That's good. He is up. We'll take that.
First state, check Ringo's betting slips. He's against us. Trying to take somebody out.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's been nailed.
Gosh.
Hopefully, the next couple of weeks we get a replacement for Keely Ringo. I don't know if we will, but I think there could be a chance.
Yep.
All right, first down and 10 as Ojomo did jog off under his own power, so that's good. So Wentz comes back on. Clock starts moving now at 35, at the ball at 35, 4:35 to go here. Delayed blitz coming. Wentz steps up and going to throw. Home run ball right side, looking for Jefferson. Incomplete, underthrew him. Makuba in coverage. And that is that would have been a quick strike. That could have been a problem. Thank goodness that did not go any further. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, Makuba's made a couple good plays, some not so great plays. Makuba on Justin Jefferson. Not a surprise they're going to take a shot there, but another errant throw from Wentz, which we've seen quite a bit today.
Yep. Yeah, he's had a couple underthrows, right? You think back to the underthrow that Makuba picked off early in that first half. I mean, that was a great example right there. He had Jefferson get that ball in the area. He has a shot. 2nd and 10 at the Eagle 35. 4:31 to go here in a 9-point Bird lead. Wentz takes the snap, looks left, throws left. That's caught. No, dropped by Hawkinson. Would have only gotten him 2 or 3 yards and immediately dropped there. And now you do wonder on 3rd and 10, Josh. I believe you would kick a field goal here if they don't get any more yards to at least make it a 1-score game. I think you'd have to.
Yeah, probably so. Got to get points regardless.
Yep. 3rd and 10. Let's hope that they don't kick a field goal and they just turn it over. But at best case scenario is a field goal as Wentz is 7 yards from 300.
Come on, dude.
Okay, here we go. 4:27 to go, 4th quarter. Birds up 9. 3rd and 10 from the Eagle 35. Wentz in the gun. Hall to his left. 2 on the play clock, takes the snap. 3-man pressure. Wentz steps up. Still looking. Now he can run. Carson Wentz is going to run for it, and he's going to get the first down. I think he got at least 12. Patrick Johnson tried to get there. They only dropped 3, and no one got close, and Wentz used the legs. Another first down there. Clock moves, chain moves. 4:10 to go, 4th quarter.
It's a little later in the game clock, but it's the exact same situation, basically. Run up the middle. They've got 2 guys spying. I mean, they literally have Jalix Hunt there.
I know.
You're waiting on the running back for one, but for a while they had 2 guys spying, and they still can't bring him down.
Wins the throw from the 24, looks right, throws right, home run ball, incomplete, not even close. He's trying to get Jefferson, and he has been off target. And again, we are, as Eagle fans, we are experiencing the ultimate Carson Wentz experience today. This is really what it's been the entire season, or the entire time late in his career in Philadelphia. A lot of errant throws, a lot of misses. All right, 5,600 people watching. Appreciate you guys here. Second down and 10. 3:45 to go here, fourth quarter. Ball at the Eagle 24. Wentz in the gun. Takes the snap. Four-man pressure. Looks left. Throws left. Quick pass. That's caught. Addison flung out of bounds 2 yards away from the line to gain. So a little 8-yarder there in front of Ringo. And that will set up third down and 2.
All right, guys.
Third and 2. Line to gain is the Eagle 13. The snap comes from the 15. 3:17 to go. Clock still a problem. The Birds are going to have to eat some clock regardless when they get the ball back. Maybe next minute or so. Wentz in the gun. Takes the snap. Four-man pressure. Steps up. Rolling to his right. He can run it. Now he's going to fire. End zone! Caught. Hawkinson will make sure he hung on. That's a touchdown if he did. Looks like he did. Pretty open, too, in the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
going to make it a one-score game again with a lot of time left. All right. Ooh, boy. Let's make sure he caught it. He's very confident that he did. 2:58 to go fourth quarter. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. So that was the drive Carson Wentz needed. What a throw.
Golly.
Here's our best look at Hawkinson in the end zone. Yeah, I think because they called it a catch, I think he's going to hang on to that one. That's close.
Yeah, that's tough, but it doesn't move much.
It's close. Oh, boy. Now you can't go 3 and out if you're Philadelphia because a Jake Elliott field goal means that we could lose on a field goal to the Vikings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean...
They're going to have to get first downs. It's crazy. They're going to have to get first downs to win this game.
Yep.
They could not go 3 and out, or they're going to lose it. They are reviewing this, by the way. Are going to review it. Oh, boy.
I mean, I know it hits the ground, but the rules have changed so many times back and forth as far as if it's a catch or not. It's allowed to hit the ground. It's just if he has control of it and it's hitting the ground. And I think that, like you were saying, the fact that they called it on the field a touchdown.
Mike Pereira says the ball does move. So, not sure if Mike Pereira... Oh, does Mike think that he's incomplete? Oh, Mike Pereira thinks it's going to be incomplete.
Wow, okay. I was going to say, it looked like it didn't move much because he kind of hits the ground. I mean, I know it rolls on him a little bit, and it barely hits the ground there, but he's kind of got... Oh, yeah, well, he's kind of having to regain it, I guess, at that point?
I think because they called it a catch, they're going to keep it.
I kind of think so, too, but...
They're still waiting. They're taking a long time.
So maybe...
It'll be 4th and 10 if this is incomplete.
Maybe they're going to roll it incomplete.
Incomplete. Wow. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, boy. That's huge. So 4th down now, and now you got a kick. Hawkinson can't believe it.
That's insane.
Cannot believe it. I honestly would be pretty upset if I was a Viking fan. I would have kept that. I would have kept that as a catch if it was me.
I kind of thought it was. Yeah. Okay. We'll take it.
Oh,
Let's
man,
go.
We'll take it.
Incomplete pass. Whew.
All right. Oh, boy.
All right.
Oh, man. Yeah, so you have to kick, right? 9-point game, 2:58, 4th and 2. They must kick a field goal here to make it a one-score game. So either way, Philly's going to need to seal this with a 3-minute offense, but at least now a field goal won't burn them. Are they going for this? They are. Oh, my gosh, they're going for it.
Yeah, I guess if they feel like they're not going to get closer, they want to score and have an opportunity for a field goal later.
Unless they're going to try to get him to jump.
Don't jump.
4th and 2, Wentz in the gun. No, they're going for it. Takes the snap. Wentz will throw. Looks right, throws right, caught. Addison first down. Out route for 5. Okay, I am shocked they did that, but it worked. And so now they stay alive. 2:54 to go. Clock stops. Fresh set of downs. Dang it.
It's so easy. Like, they just run a little out route. You got your other guy in front.
Gosh. Every week. 7 straight weeks of Philadelphia taking us down to the wire. 7 straight. Because why not?
Yeah, because why not?
Oh, 1st and goal. They've been in the red zone 5 times today and only 1 touchdown. It was the previous drive, though. Wentz has
Haven't
been
had
red
to go
hot.
very far because of the special teams, but
Play 13 of this drive from the 10. Wentz takes the snap. They've gotten little pressure this drive. Steps up in a dirty pocket. They got him.
Get him.
Hey, right on cue.
Yes.
Josh Uche. Right as
Come
I said they had no
on.
pressure, they finally get it. Josh Uche with the big sack, 2nd and goal. Clock's running, too. That was huge.
Let's go, baby. Needed that. Needed that. Not very many games where we could say the Eagles have multi-sack games, so come on.
2nd and goal, back up to the 18, an 8-yard loss. Wentz takes the snap. He's got to hurry. Dirty pocket again, dumps up underneath, caught by Hawkinson, gets back to the 12. So he basically gets back the sack yardage, 3rd and goal, and the clock keeps running. So this is actually a pretty good scenario for Philadelphia right now, Josh, because they're at least going to get the ball back under 2 minutes to play. They're going hurry up to try to get this snap in before the end of the 2-minute warning. 2:05, 2:04, 3rd and goal from the 12. Wentz will throw, looks left, floats it, end zone, incomplete, not close. He tried to get Naylor, and that will take us to 2-minute warning, and now 4th and goal.
All right.
And I would still kick this if I was them, because you're 4th and goal from the 12, right? They went from a 4th and 2, and now it's 4th and goal from the 12. I kick, and then I use my 3 timeouts with 2 minutes left and hope I get the ball back, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of have to, because if
Tough
you don't,
call.
if you get stopped, then I mean that's ball game. There's no way you're scoring 2 times. It's hard enough as it is, but there's no way you're going to score 2 times, and with the lack of timeouts that you will have once the Eagles have the ball.
Yeah, at least it seems that way for sure. Definitely seems that way for sure.
That is crazy the way this is playing out, quite honestly. But Big Cheese with a 5. I hate Keely Ringo with a passion. For a couple different reasons on that previous one. Canucks the 2. The Eagles are so bad against rushing quarterbacks. For some reason, they had been much better last season, but yeah, they've really struggled against quarterbacks. And you know, it's the pass rush and inability to get them down. It's like they create pressure, but it's not enough contain to be able to get the sack.
Yeah.
Abram with a 2. Leave Ringo in Minnesota. Let his ass freeze. That's not the only comment I've seen like that. There's lots of those. Kuru Kangaroo with a 2. This is why I don't watch. I have to drink. Man, the games like this will do that. And yeah, it's been quite a bit.
They have a chance to just hang on and get a win, Josh. Hang on and get a win. My goodness. Just hang on and get a win. It's crazy that they would have hung on against the Cowboys or the Broncos. We could be talking about going to 5-1, which is nuts because it feels like we could be like 1-5. But oh man, what are they going to do on 4th down? That's going to be the question. What are they going to do?
Whew. Come on, guys.
Still on commercial break, by the way. Oh, come on, guys. Come on.
Got you.
Still waiting on commercial break. Every other game has gone final. No surprises here. Everything else is going to be pretty much over. A couple, blowouts in the 2-minute warning. Panthers up 13-6 with 4 to go in the 4th, and they have the football. So looks like it's going to be no surprises based on the halftime scores.
Yep. Mike McDaniel will likely be fired after a 31-6 loss to Cleveland.
I think so. Yep, that feels about right. All right, they're going to kick a field goal now. So as expected, right? That's kind of what you would have expected is you get a field goal here. Okay, so they are going to kick. All right, from the right hash, snap, hold, kick up, and good. Barely. Reichert had to squeak that one in there, but it is good. And so that will make it 1:57 to go, and it is a 6-point Eagle lead. So they are going to need to get some first downs here, Josh. For sure. Going to have to get some first downs to ice this one away.
And if this was last season, the vast majority, maybe post-bye week, but the vast majority, we would say, all right, well, that's great. Just run the football, Saquon. You can't stop us. You know it's coming. This season, it's not been the case. They're going here's the potential issue or question or hypothetical or whatever you want to call it to throw out there for you. The right play call is to run the football. Now,
Yes.
whether it's outside zone,
Yes.
inside zone, whatever, the right play call is to run the football. Do you have enough confidence in your offensive line to run the football 2 of these next 3 plays? Let's say you
That's
run
the
the football
question.
here and it's like a 2-yard gain. It's 2nd and 8. Do you run it again? Or do you say, maybe we throw because we've not
Maybe we
had the
do.
success there? That it would tell you a whole lot. I think they still, you have to be able to run the football here. But
Yeah, I
man,
agree.
the
But
Vikings know it too.
if you get negative yards immediately, then I think you got to try to throw your way to victory. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's 2nd and 14, right? Then burning timeouts only does so much because there's plenty of time. 157 kickoff returnable from Gibson. Had a nice day today. Oh, he broke it. Oh, he got to the 40 and then shoved out of bounds. I thought he was going to go. Wow. Xavier Gibson immediately making an impact, called up this week to go ahead and replace Tank Bigsby. That was massive, and now they had the ball at the 40. So much better. Okay, so 152 to go. Barkley's back in. I think they popped his shoulder in, and he's been good ever since.
Yeah, why not? Just go ahead, quick fix. Get it back in there.
15 carries for 46 yards is Barkley's day. If he could break 1 here and get us 1 first down, really, it would probably ice it. 3 timeouts, both squads. You probably need 2, though, to make sure you don't have to punt at all. From the 43, Hurts under center, they go jumbo. Lone setback is Barkley. They take the snap. They run it up the middle, Saquon, and he got nowhere. And, that is
not a surprise,
rinse,
unfortunately.
repeat. Not a surprise.
Yep.
Yes, that has been rinse, repeat.
It's
right.
the situationally, it's the right play call. Situationally combined with knowing your team.
Yeah, that's the other part.
Probably not. It's so difficult though, because you look around any other team in the NFL that's leading this situation. First down, you're going to run the ball, and they're probably even running an inside zone because it's a safe play. Try to pick up a few yards, force a timeout. I don't know. 2nd and 9. Here's that hypothetical.
Yeah, right. 148 to go, 2 timeouts. Yeah, you just don't want to give Wentz the ball back with like a minute left. If you run it 3 straight times and don't get yards, he loses all his timeouts, but he has a light year to go ahead and go down the field and score a touchdown to beat you because it's a 6-point game. I think they throw here, and they go shotgun, which tells you they probably will. 2nd down and 9. Hurts in the gun. They're showing pressure at the front. Let's see what happens here. They're bringing everybody if they do. They are. All-out blitz. Hurts takes a snap, fires AJ behind him and dropped. Oh, no, and that stops the clock, too.
Oh,
my gosh.
He had him, though. He had him. I know it's difficult. He's got the blitz, the pressure. Oh, my gosh. He had him. It's not going to be a first down, most likely. But if you complete that, then we're talking about like a 3rd and 2.
Way behind A.J. Brown. Way behind A.J. Brown. Brutal. And it stops the clock. Oh, that was basically the last thing you wanted to have happen. Oh, my goodness. 1:45 to go, 3rd and 9. Now you got to throw because it doesn't matter now, right? Doesn't matter to get them down to 1 timeout. You got to get a first down. They've been able to convert these 3rd and longs all 4th quarter. They need 1 more here. 2 on the play clock, 1 on the play clock, and they got to burn a timeout, right?
Surely.
Delay of game? Surely they got a timeout off. They did not. Oh, my gosh. Nope. They did get the timeout off. Thank goodness. They did.
Okay. Whew. Well, at least you got the timeout, but God,
Gee
we're
whiz.
sitting here at
Gee whiz.
3rd and 10.
Are we really going to give the ball back to Carson Wentz to go beat us on a game-winning drive? That's really what we're about to do, right? Like if they don't convert here, Carson Wentz needs 1 touchdown and we lose, and it is just a nightmare. A nightmare in Philadelphia this week.
We have no guarantee to grind it out. No guarantee of running the football. It's as sad as it is.
Gosh.
This offensive line, we have to come to terms with, is a below-average offensive line.
Please, Jalen, 1 first down. 1 first down. 3rd and 9 from the 44. Hurts in the gun. They're showing pressure again. What do you do here? What's your play call? They're coming. Here comes the blitz. Hurts takes the snap. Free rusher. Home run ball. AJ's wide open.
Come on.
He's got him.
Yes!
Yes. He's still going
Yes!
after Rodgers. He's down to the 20.
He's
Oh,
good.
my
Hold on to
goodness,
it. Okay.
yes.
Come
Oh,
on.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Oh, thank
my
goodness.
gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
Why is it always so difficult? But,
A
hey.
double move on Isaiah Rodgers.
Hey,
They
man.
picked the slant and go, and they hit it. Oh, my goodness. And they're going to survive.
As
They should
good
survive.
as they should, yes. As good as as good as Isaiah has been all season, this is by far the worst game that he's had all year. I mean, the give up the touchdown to Smitty, big play to AJ. They're asking a lot, obviously sending the blitzes, but
Oh
you
my
know,
gosh. It's unbelievable.
Whew.
Look at Jalen, a little smile, a little fist
Yep.
pump. That is
Yep.
the right play call, though. Goodness, on an all-out blitz, and they run the sluggo just to A.J. Brown. He said during the week, one-on-one, if we get it, throw it to me, and I'm good.
Yep.
And Hurts now over 300 with 3 passing touchdowns. A.J. 4 for 121 and 2 scores. Smitty is over 100. Passing offense.
Okay. Well, now you could be. They will run the ball. Everybody knows
A
this.
Saquon
They're
rushing
going
touchdown would
to,
be nuts. Here's a first down run from the 12, and Barkley's going to gain no yards. He actually lost 3.
Oh,
because
my gosh.
It's just
That's
never
all that
an
the
opening.
offensive line can
There's
do.
never an opening. It's crazy. Never an opening. Oh, my goodness. What an absolute crazy day. What a crazy, crazy day. Oh, man.
That is insane. Jalen with 19 for 23, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, 14.2 average, 14.2, 158.3 passer rating. Perfect. AJ's 4 for 121, 2 touchdowns. Smitty, 9 for 183 and a touchdown. Eagles receivers, man, had a day.
We know they're capable of it, and they finally show us that as the Vikings do burn their last timeout. Excuse me. So no timeouts. Second and 13, 1:33 to go. So they can't quite knee it out because it's second down, but they can kick a field goal to put this one away. So a couple more runs will seal it as the Vikings are prepared for it. Come on, Saquon, break it. Why not? 1:33 to go. Hurts takes the snap. Safe run up the middle, and he's going to fall for a gain of nothing. Got back to the line of scrimmage.
Mm-hmm.
And that will go ahead and take us down to about 50 seconds left before the third down snap.
Yep. Oh, well, I can say, sadly, I'm going to miss the picks that I shared with everybody by 1 target of A.J. Brown.
Oh, man. I hit on one of mine. I went Smitty and Addison I hit, which was big. And I was a Barkley touchdown away from, ecstasy, but not going to get that today. But we at least hit on one today, which is pretty good.
That's good.
As
yes.
Philly takes a timeout. So third and 13, they burn their second timeout with 46 seconds left. Oh, man.
Got multiple super chats here. There we go. Landed with a 2. Go Birds. Go Birds, baby.
Go
They made it happen.
Birds. They're hanging on, baby. Go Birds.
Mr. Chris with a 5. Man, Zay looks terrible. You might want to cut your losses, Minnesota. We'll even do you a favor and send you a mid-round pick for him. That we would.
Well, yeah. I think we would.
100% immediately would do that. Ronnie with a 5. I can't wait to hear them say Hurts won the game. Perfect passer rating.
Yeah. I wonder what they're going to say about the offense.
Will
now,
they?
Of course, you can't have offense and a good running game. But
of course, yeah.
Honestly, I do not care. I will take this win. I mean, ripping it from the jaws of defeat. I thought they were for sure going to give Wentz the ball back, and the fact they're not going to is unbelievable. And it shows you that this team is so talented. If they can just get the running game going, figure things out offensively, no one can beat them. Mm-hmm. And if you can force them to play man because you run the ball well, as they're going to knee this and then kick it, essentially. So they're going to take the knee. Hurts is going to burn some time and then gets tackled. So he actually saved a lot of time there.
Is there a need to
8 seconds? Yes, there's a 1 second difference, and so now you can snap it and run around and then finish it, I think.
All right. It's a little dangerous to take that shot there, but that's,
it
true.
is.
That's fine.
Yes. Yeah, because, a kick could be blocked and run back, right? We've seen that before.
Yeah, that's true.
There's a 1 second difference between the game and play clock. So it's
so now
18
you just take
on the game clock. Walk it down to 1, burn a timeout, then snap it back up, and they're going to win. They're going to get to 5-2. They are going to get to 5-2.
Let's go. They're going to do it. It was stressful,
Never
crazy, everything else, but sure, yeah.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable every single week. But hey, we wanted the offense to look good. We wanted the offense to look good for more than just 2 quarters. Well, we got 3 today, Josh, right? So progress. And this feels like the Brown game following a bye week last year. This is exactly what it was. And guess who they played next? The Giants. And guess who we play next? The Giants. And that's when they went on their run. Not saying we will. I think it's a different Giant team, obviously. But
for sure,
it's funny how it all works out this way. Officially 2 seconds on the clock, 4th and 23. So you would essentially take a shotgun snap and just sprint backwards and then lay down.
Yeah. They should have this easily in the bag. Ball game.
They should. They should.
As we'll wait and see officially. But game clip with 2. Remember all those clowns who were blaming Hurts.
It's true. Yeah, I think that people blaming Hurts are pretty quiet today.
Quite a bit. Yes, Tua got benched. I saw that for Miami. They're all a mess. They're going to be trading, I'm sure, lots.
I think they will.
Mike McDaniel. Faded the game with a 5. Love it when Hurts silences his doubters and haters. Go Birds. Hurts is him. Absolutely love it. Ethan with a 2. Believe in the Publix fried chicken.
There it is.
Whatever
That's
works,
right. Next week. Better be on next week.
Every time.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so here we go. Hurts is going to line up under center. I would have done shotgun, but, takes the snap, backs up, kneels it, game's over. That's it. 28-23, they won. They did it. Never a doubt. Let's go.
Never a doubt, yes.
Holy cow. They did it. They absolutely did it. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Man, they needed that one so badly.
Wasn't the prettiest, but yes, we did. We needed that one. Improving to 5-2, and now, if the Commanders lose, that would do us a favor.
That would do us some favors. That's right.
Christopher with a 5. Hurts can do this anytime, but the offense is best when they can dominate with a run-first offense that limits the passing attempts and burns the clock. Still 100% true. They need to get the running game going.
Yeah, it feels that way. I mean, as we go a little...
E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles. 5-2.
It's true. I mean, listen, defense still has some problems, obviously. Now, I think an edge rusher could do wonders in a corner. I think if you had a corner and edge rusher, people would feel really good. Loved what Nakobe Dean brought today, by the way. And they did get pressure, but Wentz, kind of bail him out a couple times there. And then offensively, passing game, you get AJ happy, you get Smitty happy, Jalen plays a perfectly clean game, everything's perfectly fine. It really is just going to be a matter of can they ever run the football well? And it's just, it felt a lot less like scheming because they did a lot of outside zone runs today, Josh, that didn't go anywhere. And that'll be the question going forward. And we'll see if they can figure it out. But listen, they won today. I think if you're negative today, you really got to check yourself because did you watch the last 2 weeks? The last 2 weeks were almost unwatchable, especially last week. But the last 2 weeks were just unbelievably bad. And this was their first close offensive complete performance through 3.5 quarters. Mm-hmm. They just didn't run the football well, and that continues to be the main problem. So, but we will take it nonetheless.
Yes, 100%. However it happens. Red Scorpion with the 10 Philly Special Show memberships. Appreciate that. Ultraman with the 2. Good show, guys. Thanks. Go Birds.
Thank you.
We appreciate you guys as well. Poncho with 2. Cannot wait to see or watch First Things First tomorrow. Yep. To see the takeaways there.
Very
interested.
Be very chief heavy. Let's just say that.
What will be said? Yes.
Very chief heavy. So
I wonder why that. Matthew with a 5. I didn't see a comment there. We do appreciate the support. And also Heath with a 20 bomb. Great job, fellas. Back in the win column. Go Birds.
Back in the win column. Yep. And we get to draw for our giveaway winners. How about that?
Yes. And Matthew with one more back here says, go Birds and go Trump. So there's the 5 from Matthew. I didn't see it from a second ago, but the second on the super chat. So got that. We've got multiple drawings, which we can go ahead and get teed up here. I have 191 from my giveaway for the A.J. Brown first touchdown score. The Eagles win. So we can go ahead and spin on that one first.
Yes.
And good luck all. That was for obviously the game preview as we do for all the games. And a chance to win. So 191 in view. One will win, hopefully on the stream. If not, no worries. I'll be announcing that on the game recap video. But here we go. Who will it be? AJ for the first touchdown score. It is Chew 9962.
There you go.
9962. Congratulations. And the comment there was AJ Brown first touchdown. So
there you go.
Got it right.
Got it.
One of the 191 people who said it. So yes, same as usual. Just DM me on one of the socials or email me, the Philly Special Show at gmail.com. Just confirm the info, make sure it's you, and then I will get the options, I guess, for you, which one you're going to select. Any
there you go.
Jersey of your choice. And good luck to everybody. Like we say, more of these over the course of the season. And then, Thomas, for yours, I can get this one.
Last touchdown score was also A.J. Brown. I'm sure we have plenty of those for one of the Game Changer T-shirts. We did a lot of giveaways and with Game Changers, and we're going to do another one of their T-shirts here.
There we go. Okay, let's get the link up here and make sure we're good. All right, and come on now, get the comments.
Almost got it. Almost got it.
All right, it's getting the comments as we speak now, and then okay, filter AJ. Okay, all right, AJ for the last touchdown score. We got these. And spin for this one as well.
Here we go.
Good luck, everybody.
Yes, Game Changers T-shirt.
Fade 2I2I2I2KK2.
Okay. Okay.
Fade.
Congrats.
That's one. AJ Brown will score the last tutty.
Yes. Let me know down below in the comment section. You can see my email. Shoot me an email. I'll put this on the recap video tomorrow as well. So, congratulations. Let us know. Got to hit us up.
Heck yeah. Congratulations to those. I don't know how often it is that we have the same touchdown score for the first and last.
I know.
Not bad either way, honestly, just for a win, but not bad either way. Marcus with a 2. Go Birds from Italy, and then in parentheses, vacation. That
how about
might not be a better setup there.
Double win, right? Massive.
Get the win.
By the way,
and the vacation.
Saquon was being evaluated for a concussion, so it was not a shoulder injury. So he came back in.
Oh, wow.
Very interesting there. I thought for sure it was a shoulder, but it wasn't. So, but he came back, so that's good. So that's actually honestly the best case scenario is that it was a concussion, came back, was fine, and essentially he's no worse for wear. Oh, I think you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Yep.
Ephraim with the 7. Watching Barkley is making me sad. He's one of my favorite players in the league. This O-line is atrocious, but go Birds.
Yeah.
It is a rough.
Yeah. You just wonder when they're going to figure it out. It just, and we're going to hear about it all week, and that's what happens, but eventually they got to figure things out. Maybe they eventually trade for an interior lineman because that's been, obviously Cam Jurgens left the game. See if he comes back next week, but Brett Toth has not been the answer so far.
Yeah, they're a below average offensive line. It is crazy. They have all the weapons they have, but the below average as a unit, and it's unfortunate. It's hurting them. CJ Deacon with a 5. Eagles 1 on the back of Hurts. Run game needs to be fixed, and got to fix those bad quarters and blocking because Saquon getting hit too early. It's 100%. It doesn't matter what back you had.
Every single that's the truth. And they gave him all that money just to not block for him up front is what's crazy, right? I mean, goodness gracious, just let him have some sort of a hole somewhere, but not the case. Not the case, unfortunately.
Yep. Jillian with a 5. Go Birds. This was my here we go. This is my first time guessing the first touchdown correctly. When do you guys spin for the winner? Thanks for another great stream. So this was a second ago. Obviously, we spun for it. Congratulations for picking it. Unfortunately, there was over 100 people that also
a lot of people picked
AJ.
It.
So,
yeah, AJ Brown's a pretty easy pick there. Yeah.
But yes, you were one of the many. So maybe next time. But we do appreciate the support. Thank you for that. Casey with a 5, going on through canals, working on Sunday, 5 hours away from home. Finally, a Birds win to cheer me up after a miserable few weeks by the Phillies and the Eagles.
Makes life so much better when Philadelphia wins. It really does. Mondays are happier,
Yep.
Everything's better. Everything's better.
We needed this, for sure.
Yes, we did.
As Jalen Hurts, by the way, first time with 300-plus passing yards in 22 games.
How about
it's been that long.
And he's like one of the less than 90 quarterbacks of all time with a perfect passer rating. Going back to most recently was, I think it was the Lions quarterback last year.
Oh, yeah. Jared Goff, yep. That's wild. There you go. Against the Brian Flores defense, which the thought was, it's like, okay, you got to run.
Yes.
And he's not going to be able to have the answers for Brian Flores, but he did. Showed up. Ethan with a 5 makes you wonder if Howie will trade for or draft O-lineman early next year. That is
probably for
very true. I would expect at least a draft because we haven't seen that in multiple years, and usually you do in the first couple rounds. You gotta shore some things up.
Yep,
without
100%. 100%.
Cold Cash with a 5. Am I crazy, or should they trade? Here's another one. There's lots of these. Should they trade for a guard? Run game has come alive, has to come alive. Can't win without it. Having some type of run game to be great.
The problem is what you're going to bench Landon Dickerson? Is that the plan? Unless he's hurt and he's playing hurt, then that would make sense. But if he's healthy and just playing bad, then you got to make the call to bench your very expensive left guard. So, but I assume he's hurt, right? That would be my guess.
Yeah, he can't be. Surely he's not 100%. So I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping you got this win today. We were saying the same thing, but like you got the win today. Play the Giants. If you can win that one, division win. You get another, it almost feels like a 2-part win because you get the division win and you get another one. Go into the bye week. If we're saying, okay, hey, bye week 6-2, extra time to get guys right and healthy, and then go to Green Bay, it's not the worst case scenario. But like you got to have answers. And I don't know if, okay, if you trade for someone and say, no, Landon Dickerson's fine, just replace Tyler Steen. Steen's been bad, like he's not been good either, but there's he's not the like, oh, it's the one area that if we fix Tyler Steen, then the pass game or the pass block run block is going to be fixed. It's all over the place, I mean, you just think back to how many times you look at the instant replay, Saquon, before he even has like the ball and able to make one step, you got 2 offensive linemen that are literally having their backs turned chasing their defensive linemen. It's like, okay, no running back's going to be able to break through and get much of anything on those runs.
Yeah.
So
but it's so true. Issue. It's so true.
Big issue. Canucks with the 20. Appreciate that. The 20 bomb. It's fine to be negative. They have a lot to work on. That being said, they still balled out. Got a little lucky at times, but the score doesn't lie. If they can get the running going, they will be almost unstoppable.
That's what they were last year. And the problem is last year by this time they had the running game going, but there is still time, and hopefully they figure it out. And once they do, we're going to feel a lot better about this offense. But at least they threw their way to victory today, which is something that they have not been able to do basically at all this year, which is huge.
Yeah. But 100%. Yeah. If the running game can get going, then it'll change things drastically because you have the variance in the offense. You have other ways that you can beat someone because teams now, I think they're going like, well, their O-line is not dominant enough to beat us running game, whether they run outside or inside. It doesn't matter. They're not going to beat us consistently over the course of the game. And then now we need to figure out ways to keep their offensive play calling predictable, which is typically has been. So a little bit of growth today. But the passing game, not too bad, all things considered. Brian with a 2, 300-plus passing yards, 3 touchdowns, but no interceptions or turnovers, which is also a huge
factor
component.
And it silences, as Josh mentioned, all of the people who said Hurts is not thrown for multiple touchdowns and 300 yards and forever, and now he did.
Exactly, yeah. Well, he's
and they
proven
won.
wrong. Mm-hmm.
And they won.
Arsh with a 10. Every time we try to establish the run, the passing dies. When we get our passing going, we rely on that too much, and our running dies out. Haven't seen a game this season where we had a balance of both.
I think, as we keep saying, it's hard when there's no one blocking up front. I mean, Saquon is hitting the holes when they're there, and they're not there very often.
Right. Yeah. And technically, if you want, I mean, granted, there was one of these, I think, maybe 2 that was a scramble, but technically you had 23 pass attempts and you had 23 rush attempts in this game. So if you want to just like play calling in general, there was balance, but it comes down to the execution, and the offensive line will not get a push that's able to help Saquon and break him free.
Nope. Not at all.
Eagle Nation with a 10. Great stream, guys. Thank you for that. We definitely need EG and maybe someone else. We have 0 pass rush. Pass rush would help the corners and a consistent offense that allows them to get a break.
100%. And today they did a very good job against Justin Jefferson, and that's going to get lost in all of this. But very good job against Justin Jefferson. But they do need another edge rusher to get some pressure. Somebody who can just really, maybe get some one-on-ones with Jalen Carter, or give Jalen Carter some one-on-ones. And then I would still make a call for a corner, though. I think you have to. I think that...
Oh, yeah.
When Adori's not out there, and he's not been good, but when he's not out there, you just don't want Ringo out there. I think they make a call for a corner, too. I think that this win helps them. They had lost today, Josh. You got to really think about this thing. At 4-3, going nowhere fast, lost 3 in a row, better teams in the NFC, 5-2, especially the Commanders lose today. The NFC East is yours for the taking. Go trade some draft picks, right? Go ahead and make a move. I'm totally behind it.
Yep. You got the ammunition. You might as well. I agree. Jillian with a 5. Wait, hang on. There we go. Jalen with a 5. This performance by Jalen was perfectly timed after everything Nick Foles just said about him.
Yes.
Love it, love it, love it.
Love it. 100%. 100%.
Absolutely. Got the dub. Eagles 5-2. Back in the win column. It hasn't been pretty all season. It frustrating at times, but at least got the dub and moving in the right direction, maybe minus the run game. All sorts of takeaways, everything else that Thomas and I will have from the game recap videos. Appreciate you guys. Again, congrats to the winners of the giveaways. We'll announce those. If you've not seen it or we're not on the stream, don't worry. We'll announce those on the upcoming recap videos. And I think that's it. This does it for us. We appreciate you guys as always. Make sure to like and subscribe. Got it done. Go Birds.
Go Birds.